I was worried when we had to cancel our Fiji holiday because of that unexpected cyclone.
Yeah, we'd already prepaid the flights and accommodation.
It's all covered because you took out an RAA travel insurance premium policy.
Clever us.
And because you booked your holiday through RAA Travel, we were able to rebook you to the Whitsundays.
Perfect.
So you guys can relax even more. Take off with more. Get a quote today.
It's a very good afternoon to you and welcome to NPL South Australia. It's round 10 action. Today we're live from the Velo Football Centre and today's game sees Adelaide United under-21s hosting top of the table Adelaide Blue Eagles. It's a beautiful day here. We're going to be hopefully enthralled with some great action between these two teams. And as I said, we are live from the Velo Football Centre. Round 10 is proudly presented by FFA's official charity partner Heart Kids. Be a hero for Heart Kids. Get behind Super Boss Day this month. Super Boss Day is a fun initiative where bosses, co-workers or anyone can dress up as a superhero for the day to raise funds for Heart Kids and support children with heart disease and their families. Visit heartkids.org.au for more information, and we can tell you that Heart Kids, the Super Boss Day officially is on Friday the 31st of May, but you can also do it outside the circle any day throughout this month. Get behind Super Boss Day. We'd also like to acknowledge the RAA, always proudly supporting football in South Australia. Get an insurance quote today from the RAA. Also, we will be presenting the Green Play Australia Man of the Match Award today with 2 bottles of Claymore wines. So that's all happening after the match also today. It's a very good afternoon to our commentary team, and today's commentary team is yours truly, Paul Pellizzari, Rob Peppicelli and our statistician Paul Bombardier. It's a very good afternoon to you, Rob.
Yeah, good afternoon, Paul. Good afternoon to the viewers today here at the Velo Football Centre, and it's going to be a great game here today. This afternoon, Adelaide United up against the Blue Eagles. Can't wait for the kick-off.
And that's a very good afternoon to our statistician Paul Bombardier.
Yeah, good afternoon, Paul. Good afternoon, Rob. And good afternoon, Ryan. And yeah, it should be a fantastic game today.
And let's go down to our boundary rider looking sensational with his new $1 million haircut. And, well, I don't know about $1 million. Our boundary rider, Ryan Marvej. That's a very good afternoon to you, Ryan.
Good afternoon, fellas, viewers and listeners. And it's what a beautiful day. It is humid down on pitch side, actually. It's not much of a breeze. It's quite stagnant, if you want to say it. But it's going to make a very entertaining game against two top of the table Blue Eagles, but a very energetic Adelaide United on a very good surface. It's going to be a great game to watch.
Because the temperature was supposed to be about 23 today.
23, 24, but then showers coming in this afternoon. It's first, well, actually it's 6th versus 1st today, Rob, and well, they are separated on the premiership table by 7 points, but Adelaide United just a little bit hot and cold with their form so far this season. Hard to predict. Adelaide Blue Eagles, of course, nearly promoted to the NPL, top of the table, and just doing it quite nicely.
Done a great job, haven't they, so far? They've been without the Italians for the last 2 weeks. I think we did Blue Eagles 2 or 3 weeks ago. We know that one of the Italians got injured in that game. Just trying to remember his name. Adamo.
Diadamo.
Yeah, got injured in that game. He won't be available for another couple of weeks, I think. And Destardi also will be available in a couple of weeks' time due to that suspension.
Okay, let's have a look at round 9 results of last week. Very intriguing round it was. South Adelaide, here we go, started with a bombshell, 3-1 over Adelaide United.
I've picked them today to win.
South Adelaide?
Two in a row.
Against?
We'll see in a minute.
Oh, okay. Adelaide Comets doing a number on Adelaide City. How would you be trying to tip what happened last night? But we'll talk about that shortly. Adelaide Comets 5 defeated Adelaide City 0. Metro Stars.
That's 4 in a row for Con Antonio.
Yeah.
So he's done a great job for the Comets.
New coach undefeated so far. Yep.
But I think he'll lose today.
Oh, is that who they're playing?
They're playing Campbelltown.
Oh, okay. So Metro Stars 4, West Adelaide 1, Adelaide Blue Eagles 1, defeated the Raiders 0. This is last week round 9 results. Croydon Kings 2 were defeated by Campbelltown City 3, and Adelaide Olympic and Parry Hills playing out a 2-all draw. So that means the table looks a little like this.
Do you want to get the results for today? Because the table's not updated. We'll go through the results from last night's game. Well done, Jimbo. Adelaide City in a bit of a boil over because Metros looked pretty good last week. Ryan, Adelaide City 1 defeated Metro Stars 0. And West Adelaide, they looked good last week, didn't they, boys? But they just couldn't get it together in that last 15 minutes. West Adelaide 1, drew with Olympic 1. And West Adelaide getting the equaliser, I think, in the 90th minute mark last night. So that looks looking interesting. So we'll go to the table now.
Just a couple of amendments to the table that you're looking at. Blue Eagles are on top with 20 points. Adelaide Comets are in second with 19. Campbelltown in third with 17. Metro Stars in fourth position with 16. Adelaide Raiders,
they played their 10 game last night.
Newly promoted. How come this result? No, Raiders didn't play last night. They only played 9 so far.
Yeah, I'm talking about Metros. When you just
sure.
They played their 10 games. Yeah.
So Raiders in fifth, newly promoted with 13 points, and making up the top 6 is Adelaide United's under 21 team with 13 points. Now, just outside that top 6, who did play last night, Adelaide Olympic in 7th position with 12 points. Croydon Kings in 8th position with 11 points. Parra Hills in 9th position with 10. West Adelaide, having played their 10, in 10th with 8 points. Adelaide City still second to bottom with 6 points. And South Adelaide rock bottom with 4 points. So just slight amendment to the table.
Unbelievable, isn't it? Adelaide City got defeated, couldn't win a game for the last 3 weeks. Last night they toppled Metro Stars 1-0.
It just shows the season, regardless. I reckon we're going to have a season just like last year where it went down to the last match with Sturt Line, Croydon and Burkalla. So it's going to be a party up the top, and it's definitely going to be a party mid-pack, and it's going to be a party at the bottom of part of the table come relegation. So it's good. It's good for the league. It's going to keep every match entertaining because Adelaide City winning last night 3 points, but Olympic getting that point, West Adelaide, getting that point against Olympic, and can prove very vital come the last game of the season.
Don't know about a party down the bottom. I wouldn't want to be invited to that party down the bottom.
I don't want to be that party.
Let's look at the games happening today, and there's one game also tonight. Campbelltown up against the Comets as well. I think Comets will lose. So that's at the Steve Woodcock Sports Centre, 3 o'clock kickoff. Also at 3 o'clock, Parry Hills versus South Adelaide. And our match of the round at 3 o'clock is Adelaide United up against Blue Eagles. Not forgetting there's a game tonight, is Raiders against Croydon Kings. That kickoff is at 7 p.m.
So that's the game you think South Adelaide are going to get another victory against Parry Hills.
Yes.
And fair call. But the form of all the teams so far is a little bit hot and cold going into this round. So hard to pick. If you're tipping, good luck to you because you're going to need a bit of it. Let's have a look at the head-to-head between these two teams. Of course, Adelaide United under-21s hosting Adelaide Blue Eagles, of course, top of the table. Last time these two teams met early this year, Adelaide United won 3-1. So they've got a pretty good record against the Blue Eagles, so they're not going to be scared about today's game, even though they are in 6th spot. And prior to that, United beat them again back in 2017, 1-0. So of late,
doesn't count for anything.
Fair enough.
Stats. It happens on today, isn't it, Ryan?
100%. It's whoever, and it just shows in the league. That's why the league is so tight and the results have been so hot and cold. It really depends on who rocks up, who is ready to play, who is ready to put their best foot forward. That's who gets the 3-point stats. Yeah, you can go through the stats and they may, or past results may prove something, but the teams are so different every year, especially from 2 years ago. It's who is ready to get those 3 points, because anybody gets those 3 points is very vital. Come finals or come top.
Adelaide United got a couple of players back from the A-League, like Amiento's playing today, and these Leon Gabida as well.
At the end of the day, these players are playing for contracts as well. These players that have dropped back into the Adelaide United so-called youth team, if you want to call it, they're playing for their contracts. They're playing for professional A-League contracts. So they're not going to come back here just for a holiday because it's the off-season. No, they've got a lot of things to prove, especially now new managers coming in. I can tell you, mark my word, the new manager will be all over their youth players, all over what's happening. He'll be all over what's happening today. He'll be getting footage. I know the manager in my time in Holland, he is called the Dutch Bielsa. And the reason why he's called the Dutch Bielsa, he is a very...
So he's already been signed up, is he?
Well, if you read the reports,
Well, they haven't
done anything official.
officially
Do you know something?
named
well, it said 2 weeks ago on Channel 9 News. I'm just going by the Warren Treadway report on Channel 9 News. But what I'm just trying to say,
So
though,
who's the coach of Adelaide United?
well, so-called it's Gershon van Beek.
There we go.
And all I can tell is Gershon van Beek, in my time in Holland, when he was coach of Alkmaar, he was a very, very hard-working man, very down to the detail. And if he is the manager, mark my word, he'll be watching and knowing what's going on with this game. So when he arrives, he knows his squad already.
Don't compare him to the Leeds United coach, please, please.
Well, Marco Kurtz, you got to give it to him too.
He did a good result.
job.
He did his job.
Did his job.
You know what? He got employed to do a job, and he did his job well. Good on him. Good riddance.
So why was
Hopefully
he
has
sacked?
Well, I don't know about good riddance. That's a bit harsh, isn't it?
Why was he sacked then?
Why was he sacked? I'm not the chairman. I'm not the CEO. I've got nothing to do with
you
Adelaide
see-
United.
Hang on, his contract wasn't renewed. He wasn't sacked. His contract
Wasn't renewed. Everybody, clubs move in different directions, Robbie. You've got to understand that.
That's a sack.
No, it's not a
It's
sack.
not a sack.
Clubs move.
It's not a sack.
Robbie, you've been in the football world doing for how long now? Clubs move in different directions. New ownership comes in, and it's even when you're a player, you might be playing a blinder one season, a new coach comes in, and he comes in with new ideas. It means nothing.
Okay. If
That's football.
Okay.
If I can't sway you on the head-to-heads, how about the recent form of these two teams? Blue Eagles had a good home win against the Raiders, although they lost in the Cup against the Raiders as well, funnily enough. But they also had a good win against the Croydon Kings, 2-1. They won in the Cup again against Ross Trevor Old Collegiates. Don't know how much you can read into that.
They were frightened.
They lost to the
They only
Adelaide
just
Comets
won that
2-1,
game.
and they beat South Adelaide 4-0. That's the run-in for Blue Eagles. Adelaide United lost 3-1 to South Adelaide. They lost to the Comets 3-1 also. Yet they beat the Metro Stars at home 3-2. Dr. Jekyll and
Like
Mr.
I said,
Hyde.
they got a couple of players that came back from the A-League. It's Carla Mianto, Leon Gabere.
Yeah.
Didn't play last week, so that'll certainly strengthen their team. And I think they'll got a good chance to win today's game.
Well, we'll go through the lineups before we make our selections. They also had a good draw with the Croydon Kings, beat Para Hills Knights, and also beat West Adelaide. So let's have a look at those team lineups. We'll look at the home team first. Adelaide United under-21s class as the home team today. Who's whistling at you, Rob? Is it your...
That's a woman walking past and seeing that shine on top of his head that he's got going on, and he's probably like, whoa, what's going on in FFSA media? The LSA boys are looking sharp.
So the Adelaide United under-21 lineup, in goals, Isaac Richards is the goalkeeper for Adelaide United Youth there. Number 5, Noah Smith. Number 6, Ryan Yates. Number 9, Ninko Beric. Number 11, Carlo Armiento. Number 12, Yared Abitu. Number 18, Lachlan Brook. Number 24, Pacifico Nyongabire. Number 27, Luis Dorigo. 28, Christian Constantopoulos. There's a great in. Number 44, Jared Clark. The reserves for Adelaide United under-21s. Number 7. What's that?
The Holy Grail?
It is the Holy Grail. Easter's just passed us. So the reserves for Adelaide United, number 7, Taras Gomulka. Number 32, Gideon Arak. Number 10, Kusini Yangi. Number 17, Aladdin Irabona. And the reserve keeper for Adelaide United under-21s is Luca Meggetto. I'm going to give it that ethnic feel, if I may.
I know the family for ages.
So how do we say it?
Always Meggetto.
Yeah, it is. You know why I know that family, Robbie? Because the wife is a midwife and she delivered my baby boy.
Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
you'd have to know it.
A beautiful lady she was.
The home team lineup for you, the Adelaide United under-21s.
Okay, looking at the Blue Eagles lineup for today's clash. It is round 10 here at the Velo Football Centre. It's going to be a beauty. Blue Eagles in goals, 26, Richard Goss. Number 5, the captain of the Blue Eagles is Chris Anikiariko. 6 is Brylon Thawani. 7 is Shakabu Hutton 80. 8 is Damien Crediton. 11 is Evan Conovelis. 13, Alamayo Kabidi. 14, Stefan Glusovic, and I'm not allowed to say
you're not allowed to
he's
say
the coach's son.
That you've just said it, but anyway.
But I just said it.
Yeah, but you're not allowed to say it, Rob.
Yeah, I got told off by him.
By the coach or the coach's son?
Coach's son. But then the dad said, don't worry about it.
So
he was good. He was good. 15, Christian D'Angelo. 16, Hamish McCabe. 17, his twin brother, Liam McCabe. On the bench for the Blue Eagles, it is number 3, Raffaele De Lucia. 12 is Christopher Mecarella. 20, Chantel Mayal, and 23, Anthony Panagulius, and reserve goalkeeper is number 1, Benjamin Jackson.
Okay,
the referee for today's clash It is Eric Ford Sestili. His assistant is Angus McDonald, and the other assistant is Andrew Chitty.
Okay, before we go to our selections around the table, the last type of swaying I'm going to try and give you boys. Adelaide United at home, although they don't really have a home, Adelaide United at the moment, but let's just have a look at the last 5 meetings between these two teams, Adelaide Blue Eagles and Adelaide United. The last 5 meetings, 1 win to the Blue Eagles, 1 draw, 3 losses. So Adelaide United have pipped them 3 times in the last 5 meetings. So, in saying that, let's go around the table. Do you want to go first, Rob?
Yeah, I can go first. I think Adelaide United, as I said, the 2 ends, Calamiento, Pacifico, Nyongabide, they are 2 goal scorers. We know that Calamiento with his left foot is so dangerous. He knows where the goals are, and also Pacifico and Nyongabide knows where the goals are. I think they'll be too good for the Blue Eagles, although the Blue Eagles have been great
Top
so
of the
far.
Table.
This season, I think it's just going to drop today.
Okay, let's go to our statistician, Paul Bombardietti.
I'm going to go tip Blue Eagles today.
Sure.
Just top of the table. They're in good form. I won't say really good form yet, but you know I know they had a cup loss 1-0 against the Raiders, but they came back 1-0, and they had a few good wins in the Premier League itself. So
Down to our boundary rider, Ryan Marveggio.
What makes Blue Eagles top of the league is they don't need to change their team too often. Yeah, there's some additions into the Adelaide United squad today, but there's a reason why consistency takes you to the top of the league. So I'm going to say Blue Eagles, and Blue Eagles convincingly.
And the McKay brothers are certainly a factor in that.
Well, I'm going to go with the old adage, premiership table doesn't lie. And although in saying that, Adelaide United are 2 Jekyll and Hyde for me. So if they're Dr. Jekyll today, they'll be on song and push the Blue Eagles all the way. If they're Mr. Hyde, then I'll get a nice hiding. I'm going with the Blue Eagles on that.
Just on the Facebook page, Paolo Monteleone. Hi boys, I'm driving to Sydney watching you guys. Thanks
Driving to Sydney, watching us.
Keeping me company.
I hope you're watching the road, Paolo. Don't watch
might be
us.
listening
You can
to us
listen to us, but
more.
watch the road. Don't forget, this round 10 action is proudly brought to you by FFA's official charity partner, Heart Kids. Get involved in Super Boss Day this month. You can dress up as a superhero. Who would you be, Rob? What superhero would you dress up as?
Robin.
Robin? Yeah, I like Batman. Can I be Batman?
Yeah, you can be Batman.
Bomber? What superhero would you dress up as? The Hulk?
yeah, the Hulk. I'll go the Hulk.
Oh, okay. Ryan?
Wonder Woman.
Ooh.
That suits you.
Great comeback. And for those watching through Facebook Live and YouTube Live, Blue Eagles in their old blue strip. They'll be kicking to right of screen. With the blue tops, I should say, white shorts and blue socks. And Adelaide United, the Reds, are all in red, kicking to left of screen.
Okay, kickoff just about underway. Glucevic goes all the way back to his captain in Anikiariko, Thawani. On the right-hand side of the park, into attack they go. No one there except for the Adelaide United defenders. And that was Yared Apichu. Tries to find a play. It's come unstuck though. Kunavelis. Apichu in the back lines. Goes all the way back to his keeper there and Richards. Not a good clearance. Just down there by Kabidi. Glucevic. Thawani. Played well a couple of weeks ago. Got our Man of the Match award a few weeks ago.
Very good play. He's in the right back. Very positive. Good defensively, but very positive in his attack.
So good pressing by Blue Eagles, keeping Adelaide United in their defensive half. Pegged back, throw in Blue Eagles, grandstand side, down the line it goes. A head on that there from Glucevic. It's gone out of play for a goal kick.
Matthew Towns, sorry Paul, from the Facebook page. Top coverage as always, watching from Malta.
Malta, that's beautiful. Excellent. That's the World Wide Web, Rob, and why wouldn't they? As under pressure, finally getting it away was Richards. And Adelaide United youth come out of their defensive half, maybe for the first time. Berich needs some help, runs out of line in the end, and that'll be a Blue Eagles throw-in, far side of the ground. Beautiful day today, round 10 action, NPL South Australia, thanks to Heart Kids, the official charity partner of the FFSA.
Blue Eagles trying to go towards Kabidi, one of the McKay brothers on the far side.
First foul of the afternoon.
Hamish, I reckon. It goes over the sideline.
Liam, remember Robbie? 17, 7
I didn't
is
get
an
his
L.
number.
That's right.
He didn't see
I didn't see his number. I know.
Have you got your 4 eyes on Robbie
Yes,
today?
I
Just double check.
So the ball is with Richards with an R. Gets it out left-hand side of the park. Over the sideline it goes. And a throw-in. Thawani. got stepped on, looks like. He'll take the throw in for the Blue Eagles here at the Velo Football Centre. Not forgetting today's match proudly brought to you by Heart Kids. They send it over the sideline. It'll be another throw into the Blue Eagles. Conovelis will take it. Just lets it for Thawani. He gets it to Glucevic. Gets it out to Conovelis once again. And they win themselves a throw-in just by the corner flag.
So Blue Eagles with a throw-in quickly into the box. Glucevic, a little backheel shot. Hamish McCabe off the side of the boot, but it's a goal attempt nevertheless off the side of the boot. And
should have done better there. I'm not being not going to be critical. He's in the box there. You don't get many of those nice opportunities. At least test the keeper.
Well, Liam's playing in that left full back, isn't he, Ryan?
Correct.
So last time he played in that midfield, due to I think the Italian. Damo, not in the squad.
Dorigo now with the ball in the middle of the park, plays it to Yates. Yates for Adelaide United in attack, but Crittenden sits upon him and wins a free kick for the Blue Eagles. So it's first foul, I'd say, by Adelaide United. Bomber. Now stats thanks to Green Play Australia.
So Blue Eagles with a free kick. Captain Anikiarko. He's been with the club since the junior days, isn't he? Gets it out on that far side. And it goes over the sideline for a throw-in. Liam McCabe will take it for the Blue Eagles. Gets it down the line. Looking for some movement. His brother was there. And Hamish. But it's Adelaide United coming away with the ball. Ryan Yates was there. Goes out left-hand side of the park. Smith gets the ball. That's an offside, I think.
No, flag stayed down. Ooh.
Well, flag stays down till he touches
That's
it.
That's right. I reckon he might have been offside. Anyhow, it is the keeper for Blue Eagles, Richard Goss. Centre of the ground it goes. The captain for Adelaide United, Dorigo. Up in the air it goes. Thawani got his head to it, did well.
Offside.
The referee sees an infringement.
Offside.
Offside. Eric Ford Sisteli.
So against Adelaide United, first one, Bomber?
First one for the game. That's thanks to Green Play Australia.
So free kick to the Adelaide Blue Eagles from their defensive half. Ani Kiartiko to take it. Goes over the halfway line. Kunavelis the target, gets there. Good control, goes back, gets help from Tuani, plays it up the line. Crittenden the target, but he's been manhandled a little bit there by Clark. And he sees it over the line eventually, legally, and that'll be a goal kick to Adelaide United, who are struggling to get out of their defensive half.
Right hand side of the park goes to Apichu. He sends it down the line, looking for Berich. In the way though, the Blue Eagles defence, over the sideline it goes. It'll be a throw in to the Blue Eagles. Be taken here by Liam McCabe, is it? No, it's Hamish, I think.
Liam.
Yeah, 50-50, Rob. Now it's Hamish that has the ball.
Yes, as it goes out. Adelaide United through Clark. Amianto goes all the way back to the keeper. Glucevic puts a little pressure on him. Nice kick there by Clark. Finding Smith, Noah Smith.
Oh, high foot.
Away.
Yep, well refereed.
And it's a free kick to the Blue Eagles. Taken here by Anikiarako.
High foot by Ninko Beric. A long searching ball. And the target was Hutton Addy. It's come to McCabe, who was ready to pull the trigger. Back pass, thought by the keeper, so he didn't grab it. Crittenden now from the attempted clearance. Struggling Adelaide United to get it out of their defensive half. They eventually should. Up the line they go. Beric the target. That's where it goes. But gets some support there from Armiento. Goes wide to the far side. That's Nyonga Bire now. He's first time into attack into the box for Adelaide United. Are they going to score against the runner play? Good save. Shot on target and had to be saved by Goss. Probably not the power he would have liked there just watching on the replay. On the left foot in the box. And still on target. So shot and save.
Goss gets it out in the way though. It's the Adelaide United defence. Kostendopoulos. They're going in forward. Beric was there. for Adelaide United. He's won the ball. Chance for Adelaide United to have that shot there. Should have shot it and just lost control of it in the end. He was trying to have a shot, but he missed altogether. It's ended up over the sideline. Throw into the Blue Eagles.
Good chance for Adelaide United. They've awoken. It's taken just over 7 minutes, first half. It's on the Green Play Australia time clock, Green Play Australia scoreboard. No goals to report, round 10 action. Thanks to the FFA's official charity partner, Heart Kids. Ball in dispute in the middle of the park. Berich now plays the ball backwards and all the way back to their keeper in Isaac Richards. Just outside his box comes grandstand side to Clark. Clark looks up for the Adelaide United under 21s up the line. Could have been a foul. It is a foul. Armiento goes down. Wins a foul on the halfway line for Adelaide United. How many fouls is that, Bomber?
So that's 2 apiece for fouls, thanks to Green Play Australia.
Quickly taken free kick, but Adelaide United going backwards. Clark goes wide. Abichu further wide. Still Adelaide United in possession, into attack. Nyongabire gets support. They go all the way back again to Abichu, almost to the halfway line. Inboard, Yates, Abichu. Good pressing by Hattonaddy, but it's gone out of play. Throw in Adelaide United.
So throw it on the far side. They go backwards to Abichu, looking for Clark. Decides to go into attack. Nyongabire
Yeah.
got bustled over.
Needless foul, that one.
So free kick to Adelaide United. So they're pushing it around at the moment. Costin Douglas to Abichu. That's Dorigo. They go into attack the Blue Eagles. Conovelis almost got past the 2 players there.
Gee, that was a 50-50, wasn't it? If he got the right deflection, he would have been away.
Takes the throw in, wants to quickly take it. Goes out to Creditton. Ends up with Armiento. Captain Dorigo. Berich. Good turn. And referee on the spot. Free kick to Adelaide United. Defensive side. Ryan Yates. Goes short. Looking for opportunity. Goes right hand side. Ends up with Abichu. Ends up back with Abichu. And goes back to the keeper there, and Richards
Just trying
almost
to get...
lets it go through.
Yeah.
Looking a little bit dangerous.
Wanting to keep possession though, Adelaide United, get a bit of control on the game, I think.
Abichu. Down the line. Nyongabire. Good head on. Finding Berich. Probably on him is D'Angelo. It'll be a throw into the Blue Eagles.
So 0-0 on the Green Play Australia scoreboard. Blue Eagles now just over the halfway lines into attack. Hacked forward by Dorigo. Ani Kiariko. Only to the advantage of Nyongabire again, who comes for Adelaide United. It's fouled. Referee, a bit of delayed reaction there. Waited to see if there was any advantage. None forthcoming, so he's given the free kick to the Blue Eagles in a good position. Third foul, or fourth foul, I think, conceded by Blue Eagles, Bomber, yeah?
Yeah, it is their 4th foul.
Thanks to Green Play Australia. So Adelaide United now far side of the ground. The captain, Dorigo, making some signal from the training ground. Boys, this is what we practice. This is what's going to happen.
Armiento, isn't it?
Well, I think Dorigo was around the mark.
No, watch
Armiento might be.
Armiento.
Want a left foot swinger in here into the box. All you need is a quick flick.
He scored a goal like this during the season.
Dorigo's
Against
just maybe
Campbelltown.
Dorigo's maybe shooting his eyes from the sun, not giving a signal of what's coming. Hands in the air. Does that mean a certain play from the training ground?
I don't know.
Or he's just shooting his eyes on the sun?
So Armiento over the ball. I reckon he'll take it. I don't know. And yeah, he will take it. Does crack it.
Ooh,
and like I said, he loves them from that area.
Just off target, that one.
And just over the crossbar, out for a goal kick.
12.
So just on 12 minutes, approaching the 12th minute mark. It's on the Green Play Australia time clock, Green Play Australia scoreboard. It is 0-0 here at the Velo Football Centre.
So top of the table, Blue Eagles. Goss, the keeper for the Blue Eagles, gets good distance on that. Don't know if there's any breeze to talk of at ground level there, Ryan.
Slight, very slight.
Advantage to who?
No advantage.
No
it's
advantage,
just
okay.
slight.
Sliders Anikiatiko now. Plays it wide. Tuani down the line, but asked too much there of Kunavelis. He's quick, but not that quick. And that's gone out of play for a throw-in to Adelaide United. Deep in there, defensive half, grandstand side. Beautiful day. Oh, he's turned the ball over cheaply. Kabidi now for the Blue Eagles goes backwards to McCabe. It's the Liam type, wearing the 17. Goes to his brother being held, could have been a foul, and the referee sees it that way. And that was Dorigo doing a bit of holding there.
You've got to be careful, midfielders, when you go in. Don't just make it so obvious and put your hand on top of their shoulder. Stay low. Make it hard for the referee to see. There's always going to be a bit of shirt pull in a game of football, but don't make it obvious where the referee can see what you're doing.
Kunavelis over the ball.
So Kunavelis over the ball. What's he going to do? Is he going to crack it from there?
Geez, he's 40
Or
out,
chip it out.
if not more.
He's got D'Angelo there. Glucevic. Also Anikiatiko, the captain.
Kabidi unmarked.
So he does swing it in. Chance for the Blue Eagles. Keeper punched it. Straight to Glucevic though. Gets it back in. Yatesy was there. Ryan Yates. Glucevic did well. Ends up with Adelaide United
Good
winning
work.
it. Leonga Bede. He will get the free kick.
Crittenden again, the culprit.
It was always going to get pulled back after. That was definitely a foul from Kunavelis on Nyongabedi, just in front of the coach's box.
And gee, he had Armiento there if he did actually get away, so maybe a very intelligent foul by Blue Eagles.
Remembering Leonga Bede is a brother of Kem Sober. He did quite well, didn't he, with Melbourne victory?
Absolutely. It's good to see a lot of ex-recent NPL players in the A-League this season.
It is great to see. Blue Eagles, Liam McCabe goes all the way back. Richard Goss. Kabidi sends it into attack. Looking for Kunavelis. Thawani lets it go over the sideline. Will take the throw in. Crittenden makes a move. Goes to Kunavelis.
Oh, nutmeg. Oh, that's
Trying to find Hamish McCabe. Did well. Hamish got 2 or 3 players. Well done, Clark. He won the ball, won the hard ball, got it out. Play on the right-hand side. Left-hand side it is Adelaide United going into attack through Smith. And they do clear it, Blue Eagles. Oh, looking for Shakabu Hutton Eddy. Gets past a couple of players. Oh, not a good ball though. Glucevic was on his own
unmarked,
too.
yeah, absolutely.
And not a great ball.
Oh, the thought was good, he just lacked in the execution.
And away go Adelaide United.
On the far side of the ground, still in their defensive half, Brook has the ball, goes backwards. Dorigo
He looks
with
good
Brook.
too, doesn't he? Brook.
Goes to the left-hand attacking side, but it's cut out. Kunavelis now for the Blue Eagles. Bustling for the ball, does well to beat 2, gets fouled surely. And another cheap one given away by Adelaide United. How many is that, Bomber?
So that's for LA United 4 fouls.
Thanks to Green Play Australia. So right on the halfway line, Anikiatiko. Looks up, he'll go long to the far side of the ground. Hutton 80 couldn't control it, or did actually. Goes backwards to Liam McCabe on the halfway line. Gee, the Twins, they just rack up the touches between them, don't they?
Quality players. Should be playing in the A-League somewhere next season.
Ball
Few
turn.
teams coming in
Only one, Rob.
in the next 2 years. Let me
only-
finish with you.
It's only a couple, not a few.
If you look at playing lists though, Robbie, there's been a lot of clean-outs from A-League rosters.
Yes, correct.
So Adelaide United now from their defensive half. Clark in the middle. Goes backwards. That was Yatesy. Any relation to Mark Yates? Former Adelaide City player.
Modbury Jets player too.
Big tall fella, Yatesy.
Good player, good centre back he
But
was.
Ryan's been with Adelaide United youth for a while, hasn't he? Has he been with them for 3 or 4 seasons?
No idea.
Am I thinking of another Yates?
Possibly. Kabidi all the way back to his keeper, almost from the halfway line.
They normally turn them around quick, don't they, Adelaide United youth?
Goss looks up, goes to the far side. Hutton 80 shielded his eyes from the sun, so it must be an issue on the far side. Crittenden. Liam McCabe did well to keep that in, but eventually didn't, and that's gone out of play. So 17 and a half minutes gone in this first half, round 10 action. NPL South Australia, Adelaide United under 21s hosting the Adelaide Blue Eagles, all thanks to Hart Kids.
It's all 0-0 in the other games that have been played. Para Hills against South Adelaide and Campbelltown and Comets. The other games being played. It's all 0-0, not forgetting Raiders against Croydon. It is being played tonight at 7 o'clock. And if you wanted to know the scores in last night's game, South Adelaide, that was the last week's game, so it was Adelaide City 1, Metro Stars 0, West Adelaide Olympic drew 1-1.
McCabe with a lot of red shirts to beat, couldn't in the end. Yates should come away with it for Adelaide United. Oh, not a good clearance, plays it straight to Crittenden, who shapes it to Kabidi. Kunavelis, beautiful turn. I thought he was going to go the shot. Maybe he should have. He was looking for Hutton 80. Didn't come off. Now Adelaide United with a chance to break, but well read in the end by D'Angelo, and he tidies it up for the Blue Eagles.
Goes short, goes to Kabidi. Kabidi looks for some sort of support. Steps on it. Now he gets the cross. Looking for Kunavelis. Touches it. Chance for Hamish McCabe. Shot blocked.
Isn't Kunavelis a good player?
Yeah, he's playing well today.
Got great feet.
So the throw-in taken by Thawani. Working hard is Kunavelis. Goes back to Thawani. Kunavelis again. Trying to get past 2 players. And I think he's dragged out a player.
Just keep an eye on Evan. He likes
a free kick.
He likes to get physical sometimes.
Oh man, he makes me laugh at it. Just great feet, but sometimes I just wonder what goes through his thinking process.
Very passionate, Evan Kunavelis. Throw in Adelaide United. Grandstand side, still 0-0 on the Green Play Australia scoreboard. Aerial ping pong at the moment. Gets finally down to feet. Yates centres it, but puts his player Brook under pressure. Did well to go back. Clark now to the far side. Abachu in the middle of the park to Konstantopoulos. Goes wide. Nyonga Biere. She takes on 2, gets felled, wins a foul.
He's a good player, Nyonga Biere.
Yeah, love it when he's got the ball. Not scared to take on players. So free kick to Adelaide United.
Just got a score update. It's South Adelaide leading 1-0 against Para Hills Knights, thanks to Green Play Australia.
You've got him outright or in a treble or something?
Treble. Yeah. We're not allowed to talk about
aren't we?
we? Oh, somebody got upset with us last time.
Oh, that's right, yes. Actually, good memory. Must have a... So Adelaide United...
There's betting everywhere, though. It's unbelievable. Even the politics today, isn't it? What was the ALP? $1.10?
Adelaide United with a free kick.
You can bet on 2 ants having a fight.
Armiento with a left foot in, swing into the box. Fairly deep, too deep in the end. And no threat on goal. Just on that, Bet365, can you get the
it's got the Para Hills.
Oh, that is amazing.
So,
have you got an account with them, or that's free for anyone?
No, I just quickly did an account. So
you got an account there, Bomber?
I've got an account. I could have done it on mine if you want to buy.
Anyhow, it is Goss to take this goal kick.
It's very interesting.
Yeah, all games are on live.
And just to let you know, Paul,
yeah,
is Campbelltown live?
Yes.
Yeah, is it?
Yes, it is. Look at that.
But no commentary, no scores,
well, that's
just the game.
Pretty good if you're overseas or not at the game. And
100%.
I think we've progressed a long way.
Immensely.
I know people ethically might not like that
But you
idea.
can't pick that up on YouTube, only on...
That's correct, only on the app.
Oh, I might know that.
So Kunavelis for Blue Eagles into attack. He's got 2 shirts to beat, once again outnumbered. Adelaide United do come away with it. Armiento now from defence. Good ball to Brook. Brook in the middle of the park now. Gee, well done by Kabidi. Hutton 80 now, plays it short. McCabe. Gee, Adelaide United hunting in packs. Plenty of red shirts around the player with the ball. Will they be able to keep that up for 90 minutes? So the turnover has arrived. Adelaide United now with a chance to break. Ball in the middle of the park. Comes wide to Smith. Smith for Adelaide United gets the ball into the box. It's a worm burn, as Rob would say. And D'Angelo finally gets rid of it. But it could come back again. Will come back again at him through Dorigo. Goes wide. Armiento took a deflection. And
I really like the Blue Eagles fullback in Nathoni. He's a very good fullback.
And the ball goes into attack. Abachu controls. Pretty classy play, this Abachu. Did he come from Croydon Kings, if I remember?
Correct.
Good memory, yeah. So it goes left-hand side. Smith. Goes to, is that Berich?
Yep.
It is. Back to Smith. Amiento. Smith again. To Yates. So goes to the captain, Dorigo. Abachu. Looking promising at the moment. Kostandopoulos. Far side to Nyongabire. Nyongabire looking for some room, trying to go to his captain. Abachu's there. Clark. Goes short, too short. I felt. Yates under pressure. All the way back to the keeper there in Richards.
So Richards. Made it back out to Yates. Clark. Back to the keeper, Richards. Richards now goes the long clearance. Armiento the target. Tuani applying some pressure. Adelaide United have it through Smith. Smith, close quarters, so he goes wide to get a bit of width. Abachu gives him that. So Abachu now on the far side goes for a bit of a gallop. Nyongabire out there. He needs support as well. Comes in board. Konstantopoulos backwards to Abachu. Back to Clark. So we start again from their defensive half. Yates. Just shy of the halfway line. Brook back to Yates. Back to Clark. Possession, but all in their defensive half. Not much penetration coming at the moment. Now's a chance. Nyongabire going for a little bit of a gallop. He's in the box. Offside claims, but it's not given. Still Adelaide United in the box to chip to no one in particular. And Cunavella says thank you very much and comes away with the ball.
So Cunavella with the ball, right hand side of the park, goes back. Tawani looking for Glucevic. So they quickly take the throw in. Smith goes to Richards. Isaac Richards finding his captain in Dorigo. Finding Brook. He goes short. Kostandopoulos trying to find Berich. Handball. Referee waves play on. Ends up with Cunavelis. They did well. Shakabu Hutton Eddie. Left hand side of the park. Looking for support. Hamish McCabe is there. Trying to go back to Cunavelis, and he's in trouble.
Yeah, he's got the high foot. Studs, yellow card.
Yellow card.
Well, you don't agree with that?
Studs up, yeah, but then we always say when studs are showing, yeah, you're putting yourself in a bit of trouble.
Yeah, no,
was there malice behind that?
Well,
Studs
looking
up?
at the
Probably
replay,
not.
looking at the replay, Ryan, and we got the benefit of referee absolute right
That is
call.
dangerous. Yeah.
That was dangerous play.
Okay.
Should have just.
Valid point by my commentary team.
Thank you.
I do make mistakes at a very rare occasion.
Rapid rate. Oh, sorry.
You're used to sitting next to Robert Pacelli with a rapid rate.
Yes, sorry.
It's not what your wife tells me anyhow.
Oh, please. So.
It was a mistake.
Should have said no.
I should have said that. That's just what my wife says.
There's another comment there, but I'll leave that right alone. So, Richards, back to the game. Hope you're enjoying the commentary, not so much the banter through Facebook Live and YouTube Live. If you want to give us a comment, feel free to do so on Facebook Live. Rob's keeping an eye on that.
Tom Shash is back. Why are you guys talking about betting? I told you.
Well, we only just touched on it. Who's it, Tom?
Tom Sash.
Tom, we just touched on it,
Not
mate.
very professional. I did tell Paul that.
Got to read the line there better, Armiento. He's got a lot of time to read that line. He shouldn't be caught offside like that. That's poor play from a winger on an A-League roster.
How many is that, Bomber?
So that's 2 offsides for Adelaide United and not 0 for Adelaide Blue Eagles, thanks to Green Play Australia.
So Goss will take this free kick outside his box, the keeper. Goes into attack, looking for Glucevic. Smith is there.
Oh,
Up near it goes by Noah Smith. Nyongabeda, here we go. He'll take on the whole team. He's got the ball. Oh,
Too
just
heavy.
too heavy, yep. Still the ball with Adelaide United. Berich was there. Thawani, he'll win himself a free kick, no?
Yeah, absolutely. If not the first, the second for sure. Berich just making sure of it on the second if you watch on the replay. Boom! Just to make sure he wasn't going any further. So another foul conceded by Adelaide United.
D'Angelo on the ground.
Well, that's
getting
not
treatment.
good.
5 fouls for Adelaide United compared to Adelaide Blue Eagles 8.
8.
Yep.
Thanks a couple.
Thanks to Green Play Australia.
So,
Well, we've got a minute. Any tips for the big one tomorrow? Perth Glory versus Sydney.
Perth Glory in front of a 57,000 sellout of the stadium. They've been the best team in the year. Popovic has been the best coach this year. He deserves an A-League title. He hasn't got one under his belt. I think it's time now he deserves one.
and
He's got an Asian champion.
Yeah, but he wants an A-League title too, Robert.
Yeah, I suppose.
I think Sydney's going to ruin the party over there just because
I reckon too.
if Adelaide almost could have beaten Perth, I think Sydney will account for them quite easily, actually. They're going to spoil the party in my view, but that's just my humble opinion.
I'm leaning towards that too. I agree.
So 28 minutes gone here in the first half of this.
The weather's not looking that
Don't,
good
Rob,
behind us.
curse us, please.
Paulie, do you believe in football gods?
I believe in God.
Because I don't think football gods were with Leeds United at Ellen Road during the week.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think you can bring religion into
It's been a
soccer.
shocking 2 months for Leeds.
They were just their own worst enemy, and we'll leave it at that. But they overachieved, I thought, this season. So no, they did with the squad that they had, which was predominantly last season's squad, where they finished mid-table. But that's a discussion for another day. Are there any soccer shows still going, Rob, by the way? I don't think there are.
So Blue Eagles with a throw-in. Thawani looking
Didn't
for
answer the
support.
question.
Goes down the line. I don't care.
Oh,
Berich trying to get there. Thawani, Smith, Crediton over the sideline for a throw-in.
There will never be that dedication that the Rob Peppicelli showed for over 20 years to the airwaves
Anyhow,
to bring the game to us.
it's Blue Eagles with the ball. They do clear it. Centre of the ground it is at the moment. Clark will win it. Clark is trying to win it. Glusovic is trying to win it.
Gee, that was
It's a free kick.
tippy touch. Let's
Bit
have a
of
look.
50-50 battle there.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Yeah,
surprised
should have
at
been
that.
play on. Dorigo with the ball. Goes short. Abichu. Nyongabeda.
Oh, that was a clip.
So
Liam McCabe. Gee, that's how many is that by? Double figures.
10. That's 10 for Blue Eagles. 10 fouls.
And one yellow card.
Yes.
Doing not bad, Blue Eagles, with that account.
So it is Clark in the back line. Yates looking for support. Goes towards Smith. Smith's been okay. He's had the ball a few times. Handball. Referee tried to play advantage. Wasn't there. He's brought it back. So free kick to Adelaide United.
Oh yeah, obvious on the replay. But
Well, Tommy Shash has come back. You guys are funny. I will give you that.
at least
On
we've
the
got
Facebook Live.
at least we've got a point back with Tom there.
Well done, Tommy.
It's good to get the constructive criticism.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Just a score update. Still 1-0 to South Adelaide over Para Hills. 0-0 between Campbelltown City and Adelaide Comets. Thanks to Green Play Australia.
so free kick to Adelaide United. Approaching 31 minutes gone this first half. Nice conditions so far, and we hope it stays like that. I know rain's expected, but around 6 o'clock, hopefully.
You reckon Dorigo will take this one, Ryan?
It'll be a right-footed. Dorigo goes for goal and just wide of the upright. And that was very close for Adelaide United to break the deadlock here.
I think Goss saw that late.
We'll see on the replay if he would have got across to it. Maybe yes, maybe no.
In the meantime, Blue Eagles have got the ball right-hand side of the park. As Dorigo was there, Captain Dorigo. Miento tussling there with Hutnetty.
As he switched sides. Just that free
Trinavellis,
kick. We're
yes,
just
that's
watching
correct. They had swap sides.
Just watching that free kick replay by Dorigo. And I'd say Goss wasn't going to get there by the looks of that replay. Good camera work, boys. Thanks, Jimbo. It's a good free kick, just wide of the upright. Back to the live play.
Thawani with a throw in. Hamish McCabe was there. Cleared here by Clark. Thawani again. Smith lets it go over the sideline. Quickly takes the throw.
Oof.
To his keeper, Richards. He can pick it up, can't he?
No. Oh, I
With a
thought
throw in,
they, yeah, I
you
thought
can.
they could, but I don't think. I think they might have changed that rule,
Have
Rob.
they? Oh,
I think
no.
originally they could have, but I think they've changed it since. Offside.
Offside flag up.
Gee, Berich
Ball
forgot.
by
through.
Kostendopoulos. Who's on top, boys?
Well, that's a good
I reckon
question. I
it's
was
even.
just thinking that. Yeah, I agree with you. If it was a boxing match, it'd be points even at the moment.
Exactly right.
So ball on the far side of the ground.
Two good teams having a good battle. It hasn't been. It's not like a over exciting game, but it's just two good teams battling each other one-on-one.
So Blue Eagles, top of the table, newly promoted. So are they exceeding expectations? Kunavelis couldn't control it. Brooke had a fresh
Big
airy.
statement there, Paulie.
No, it was a question.
Okay, good.
asked the question.
Tough question.
Okay, thank you. Feel free
From
to
where they
answer.
were last year, yet they are exceeding where they are.
I don't
on
think.
top of the table.
You
They've
think
done
Voyle would
magnificent.
have? That's exactly right. You think Voyle would have thought?
Wouldn't have thought that they would be
That's
top.
right.
Yeah, exactly.
Just a question.
That's a
no?
good question.
But then who would have thought Adelaide City and West Adelaide to beat
I mean,
down
we
the
all
bottom?
picked Campbelltown to beat them in the first game of the season,
Absolutely.
and they
Got shown
got
up.
them in the last second.
I've got to say that was one of the most exciting games.
was
I
a
think
great
we've
game.
called.
Great game.
As it goes, Adelaide United, Brooke, cleared here by D'Angelo. Over the sideline it goes.
Have a look
Pezzles.
at, yeah, he's still got that touch, hasn't he, the Pez? The Pez Meister, coaching the Adelaide United under-21s. Great player in his time, of course. I think he could probably still don the boots, having a look at him.
Yeah,
Ball on the far side.
stick them in the back lines somewhere.
Richards, goalkeeper for Adelaide United. They play the ball out of their defence, but it's easy work, easy pickings for D'Angelo in the end. So Adelaide United take two with a throw in. Kunavelis to McCabe, Liam. Turns it over, Cretendon. This will be an interesting 2-on-1. And good work, Amienzo gets felled and wins a free kick. Gee, Bomber, you've run out of ink yet for the Blue Eagles foul count.
Getting there.
Over two goes short
A dozen?
to his captain in Dorigo. Gee, he looks a likely type, doesn't he, Dorigo? He will be playing A-League.
Oh.
He's contracted to LA United.
Is he the speedy Dorigo, remember? Is he-
Yeah, he was.
Are they brothers? Are there two of Dorigo boys?
Yeah, it was
going around?
two of them. One that played for Burkell, if you remember.
Yeah.
Certainly brothers. He looks the goods. Looking for Amiento. Hutton-Addy. Goes short to Hamish McCabe. McCabe controls. Looks up. Kunavelis is there. Left-hand side of the park. Hamish does an overlap. Drives it to Glucevic. Should have done better than that.
Yeah.
Kunavelis.
Got to the right spot. Just didn't get his head
I
to
thought
it.
he was, watch the replay, I thought he was lining up for a shot there, but to his credit, he saw Glucevic there on the penalty spot, but just over his head.
So far, so good. Kunavelis is my man of the match. I know it's early days, but he's been brilliant this first half. Just a brilliant player. When he's on song, he is a brilliant player to watch.
Richards goes out wide for Adelaide United. Clicked over 35, approaching 36 minutes of this first half. Still no goals to report. Very evenly poised at the moment. And balls out of play on the far side. We're here at the Velo Football Centre today for Heart Kids. Get behind Super Boss Day this month, where you can dress up as your superhero. Ryan, if you haven't heard earlier on, wants to dress up as Wonder Woman.
I wonder why.
It's his normal Saturday night routine, isn't it, Rob? From what his wife says. So Adelaide United with some defending to do. Richards goes the clearance up over the halfway line. Good header, but only to the advantage of Brooke, who goes wide to Nyongabira. Adelaide United on the charge now. Thrusting forward, Nyongabira needs support, gets it in the way of Brooke. He's got an overlapping run. Konstantopoulos ignored. Brooke goes a shot, takes a deflection. Cleared to Arnie, but only as far as Amiento. He goes backwards to Smith. And they start the rebuild again, but from the centre line.
Abichu looks for support, goes short. The back line is at Constantopoulos. That's
Dorigo.
Captain Dorigo, sorry. As it goes, it's Crediton with the ball. It's been a little bit quiet. Sends it out to Conovelis. He's been supreme. Nice ball to Kabidi. Looking
Eric
for
Ford stuffed it.
Took a deflection off the referee.
Who's Eric Ford? Oh, the referee.
Who's Eric Ford?
Just got a score update from Para Hills. It's 1-1.
Ooh. It's okay, Rob. Still early days.
Throws it out. Apichu looks. It decides to go to Dorigo. What would Dorigo play more in defence? Is he a twin stopper with him? Or is he changing with someone?
Who, sorry, Robbie? Say that again.
Dorigo, where is he playing?
Holding midfield, number 6.
Okay. He was just covering for Apichu, looks like.
Yeah, correct.
So Blue Eagles into attack. Clark is there. Brooke was trying to win it. Did well, Brooke.
Illegally, says the referee.
Breeze is slowly starting to pick up boys down here, Pitchard. Slowly, it's starting to go left to right off screen. So it's a little bit. It's starting to be a bit more refreshing for the players and taking that humidity out so you can feel the rain is coming in.
Oh, please. Well done by Kunavelis to keep it in. Finds McCabe. Chips it into the box. The runner, Hutton 80, couldn't get a toe on it. Just needed to get a toe on it.
Just needed to get in front of his defender.
And that's out for a goal kick. So,
A shot attempt?
no, not really. I reckon
that
it
was
more
a cross. Come on, Bomber.
assist. Attempted assist.
Is that on the stats page there?
Assists.
Attempted assists.
We've got a new Excel sheet, but get to that later. As Adelaide United trying to go forward once again. They do through Yates. He's on the halfway line. Good
Nice
ball
ball
to Brooke. Brooke's got a couple of options wide. Finds on the far side Nyonga Beardair. Inboard to Constantopoulos and just... Was that saved? It looks like it was deflected or saved. We'll see on the
from
replay.
D'Angelo.
Ryan's got better eyes than all of us.
Yep,
And that's
D'Angelo
exactly what happened. So corner kick to Adelaide United, and that will be there.
First corner for the game, thanks to Green Play Australia.
So it'll be Amianto with his left-footed in-swinger.
So that's a goal attempt, really. Isn't
Clark.
it?
Clark is up there, one of the defenders.
Got some good height.
Abichu's there as well.
And they go short after all that.
Goes to Constantopoulos. Chips it in. Chance there.
Ooh.
The back there was Nyonga there. But it's picked up. Crossed again. I think it was
Goal kick.
Abichu that crossed it. And that's gone over the goal line for a goal kick.
Well, it's a goal kick, boys. Haven't Green Play Australia done a great job for South Australian football in the NPL? So many fantastic now pitches, artificial pitches, and not only that, just great sort of facilities for spectators to go watch football. I think they've been fantastic. I don't think they get enough credit for the profile they've given now the league for spectators and players to play good and watch good football.
Jimbo right on cue. Love it. Just we're working like a very well-oiled machine today. There's the ball over the halfway line. But you're right, Ryan. I echo those sentiments as Kunavelis now wants to try and break the deadlock. Blue Eagles into attack. Tried the Cristiano step over. Didn't quite work. Constantopoulos awake to that. And that's a throw-in to Adelaide United as we almost approach half-time in not a very eventful first half. I don't think the keepers have been tested as such. One save I've noted here by Goss.
So throw-in taken here by Adelaide United. Just pushing it around. Captain Dorigo was there. Referee sees an infringement. Constantopoulos wins the free kick. Abichu will take it. There's the dummy. He will let it go for Richards, Isaac Richards.
21 goals Blue Eagles have scored this season, have conceded 11. Adelaide United, 18 goals, have conceded 17.
So still Adelaide United. Pushing it into attack. D'Angelo is there for Blue. Goes to Crediton. Cornevelis again, very busy. Goes back towards Liam McCabe. only as far as Abichu.
Interesting clearance.
Dangerous ball he did. Hutton-Addy.
Too
Got a
heavy.
bit of class. Whoa, that's a tough tackle.
Oh,
Both
that's
players going in well. As Hamish McCabe trying to win it. Adelaide United, Dorigo. He's a classy player. Goes to Nyongabedi. In the way is D'Angelo though. Blue Eagles with the ball. Kabidi. Bit on the quiet side. Cunavelis has certainly been busy.
Plenty of
Got
touches.
a couple of players. Ends up with Hamish McCabe. Kabidi. Here are the Blue Eagles. Does a bit of a dance on the ball. That was Cunavelis. Thawani looks up, trying to go down the line. Well done there by Smith. He's been good too, Smith.
Absolutely.
And they concedes. Is that a corner? Or a throw-in, Bomber?
Corner. You can see the centre backs going up, getting ready. The two big centre backs, number 5 and number 15, puffing out their shoulders and ready to cause some damage in that box.
So it makes one apiece in corners, thanks to Greenplay Australia.
Kabidi not in a hurry to take the corner as we approach half-time. 2 minutes of normal time to go. And then they'll probably have the mandatory 1 minute. Right foot, very deep corner. Glusovic giving chase, gets there. Needs support. Cunavelis is there. Couldn't get there to Cunavelis. And Adelaide United will come away with it. I reckon it might be Berich, yeah. Very deep coming to collect the ball. And now Smith. Back to his keeper.
They use a keeper
A lot, yeah, absolutely. Richards back to Smith. Smith up the line now to the halfway line. Armiento the target. Kabidi tidies up. 2 balls on the park, I don't know why. Up the line, D'Angelo. Hutton-Addy, great control. Plays it in ball but turns it over to Brook. Under pressure from Crittenden, sorry.
Got a little clip on disposal and earned himself a free kick just in front of me.
Yeah, that's huge. How many is that, Bomber?
So that is now 14 fouls. And we just got a score update, which we actually saw it live.
Well, it's probably delayed actually, but go on.
Yeah, it's Campbelltown leading 1-0.
Against?
Comets. It
It
was off a free kick.
And out the boys with Adelaide United centre of the ground. Yates has been okay too. Armiento
If they got through.
almost got it to Berich.
But again,
Captain Anakiarako goes
Someone's
down.
gone down very theatrically. What was that all about? Clark puts it out. What was that,
He
Brian?
was doing the 1-2-zy.
you know what? I'm not sure myself. I thought I was looking at near the racecourse. It was like a sniper that I'm missing or something because I didn't see it on myself.
Anyway, he's up on his feet, so he's all right. Anakiarako.
Throw-in's been taken here by Blue Eagles. Thawani will take it. Looking for Hutton-Addy. But we're going to the arms of the keeper.
Glusovic with a cutback, but no one there to meet it.
So Richards
We're playing extra time. We've
gets
played
his boot to it.
20 seconds of it.
Up in the air it goes. Looking for Berich. Controls it well. Kabidi lends a hand to the Blue Eagles defence.
D'Angelo's done very well.
Yep, he's a good player too.
Yep.
Over the sideline it goes. It'll be a throw into Adelaide United. So it'll be Smith. Referee just
He's got to see the...
having a chat with someone.
No, just
No?
the right positioning of the throwing.
Berich went up. In the way, it's Anakiarako.
Here's a
A
chance.
chance for the Blue Eagles. Hamish McCabe.
Offside. Is it?
Glusovic. Goes, it's a shot. It's a
Yeah,
goal.
there you are.
It is Cunavelis. He scores, and he loves it too. And it was going to Glusovic and went across the face of the goal. Ended up with Cunavelis and into the back of the net.
Just watch this on the replay. Good work, as you said. McCabe there. I thought he was going to crack first time. Glusovic, good vision, cuts it back central. A back heel didn't quite work, and Cunavelis licking his lips.
Man of
did
the match
very
so far.
well. Yeah, absolutely.
And that's just finished off his first half with absolute class. He's been absolute on song today, Evan Cunavelis.
Good goal, Evan Cunavelis. And
47.
47th it was. Coaches might argue, where did that extra extra time come from, but we go on in the second half. Approaching, there we are. 2 minutes of extra time almost played in that first half, and we go in with the Blue Eagles right at the death of that first half. 1-0 up, thanks to a good goal by Kunavelis. Awkward back heel, not a great clearance.
Boys, I've just got here Hamish from Adelaide Blue Eagles. Happy with that first half? Very two good teams going at each other. It's like a real battle out there.
Look, both teams keeping the ball well. They've probably had a bit more of the ball than us, but at the end of the day, we're 1-0 up. Some games are like that. And don't get me wrong, we're playing well. Our structure is perfect, so keep working. Hopefully, second half, get a couple more and finish it off.
And hasn't that man absolutely been on song today, Evan Kunavelis? When he's on song, he is absolutely brilliant to watch.
Yeah. No, he's very quality. Like you saw there, one chance. It's where those players step up. Corner of the net. Perfect. Thank you for your time, Ryan.
No worries, you get in. You sound hot, bothered, get a drink. Go, we're done.
Well, half time and a very even half, I would have said before that goal, Rob. And we'll just do some stats, Bomber, if you could, before we go to the break.
Yeah, for half-time stats, thanks to Green Play Australia. So Adelaide United attempted and created 3 shots, 2 on target and 1 off target. They conceded 5 fouls. They had 1 corner and 3 offsides. For Adelaide Blue Eagles, 4 shots, 1 on target, which was the Kunavelis goal, 3 off target, 14 fouls, so a bit on the heavy side with the foul counts.
Untidy there, isn't it?
Untidy. 1 corner, 2 saves, and that 1 yellow card.
How did you see that, Rob? I thought it was a very even first
So
half.
it's been a Kunavelis half.
It has been a
Got a
Kunavelis
yellow
half.
card, probably man of the match, got a goal.
No, but he gave him something too. He was
Yes.
he was the spark, if I could say, in that Blue Eagles side. But I thought for mine a very even first half there, and both teams had the opportunity to put the ball in the back of the net, and Blue Eagles a bit more clinical.
Be wary of the Adelaide United. They're a fit unit, so yeah, they will certainly come in that second half and full of fire.
Ryan, anything to add just before we go to the halftime break?
No, it's, like I said to Hamish, it's two good teams going at each other. It's a real battle out there, and they're not really giving each other too much. There's a real battle in midfield as well, but that's when your real X factor players stand out.
Glad
and
that came out all right, because
my mouth was going in overdrive because I'm just absolutely excited when Irvin Kunavelis is on song. I've played with him, I've played against him, and when he's on song like this as a spectator, that's why you come to football matches, to watch players like that, and he's been the real highlight in this game.
Absolutely. We'll leave you at half-time then with the Adelaide Blue Eagles scoring in the 47th minute through Evan Kunavelis. It's Blue Eagles 1, Adelaide United, with a job to do in the second half. Neil, back shortly.
You know, I have nearly 7,000 Insta followers,
Wow.
but I didn't expect one of them to run into the back of my car.
No, but with your RAA comprehensive car insurance, if it's a write-off, you get the sum insured or market value, whatever's highest.
Oh, that's good.
Because all claims are handled here in SA, it won't be a hassle for you.
Great.
Looks like it was a bit more than a double tap.
Hashtag dad joke.
We do more. Get a quote today.
So why do RAA members enjoy that winning feeling?
Well, because having access to a range of trusted products gives them peace of mind. And the more RAA products they have, the more they save. And they get discounts at a huge range of events and retail partners. And they feel good about RAA community programs and sponsorships.
You guys don't miss a thing, do you?
It's all part of how we do more for our members and for South Australia.
Yes, welcome back to the Velo Football Centre for the second half. Adelaide United under-21s taking on the Adelaide Blue Eagles. At the moment they are trailing 1-0, but a very even first half. I wouldn't write them off quite just yet. And we'll see if there's any changes made. Adelaide United out on the park. Blue Eagles still getting that last-minute pep talk. Mr. Pepper.
So yeah, it's a little bit cooler out there, so hopefully the rain comes a little bit later, and it's certainly calmed down, hasn't it?
Absolutely.
Windy.
Just reminding you too, this round 10 action is thanks to the FFA's official charity partner, Heart Kids. Now, be a hero for Heart Kids. There we go, right on screen. Get behind Super Boss Day this month. Super Boss Day is a fun initiative where bosses, co-workers or anyone can dress up as a superhero for a day to raise funds for Heart Kids and support children with heart disease and their families. Visit heartkids.org.au for more information. And officially Heart Kids is on Friday the 31st of May, but you can dress up any day that you like. Be a hero, be a superhero for Heart Kids this month. Also, we'd like to acknowledge RAA support of football in South Australia. You can get an insurance quote today from the RAA, and also we'll be presenting the Green Play Australia Man of the Match with 2 bottles of Claymore wines at the end of this game. It's first versus sixth. Yes, Bomber.
Yeah, just some half-time results around the grounds, thanks to Green Play Australia.
Half-time scores.
Yeah, so Campbelltown City...
Results means it's finished. Sorry, Bomber, go for it.
Picky. Campbelltown City leading 1-0 against Adelaide Comets. Parry Knights are leading 2-1 against South Adelaide Panthers.
Thank you very much. And of course, there's a game tonight, Rob, as well. 7 o'clock kickoff.
Raiders up against
7 o'clock. Croydon Kings.
Croydon Kings, that's right.
So we're just about in readiness for
the Choco before. Costanzo.
AKA Angelo Costanzo.
Costanzo, yep. So he's got his son's not even on the bench, isn't he?
I think
he played in the reserves.
Subs about to happen.
Or has happened.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll just see if
Berich is off.
Oh, he's off. Ninko Berich off.
Oh, the player that's come on has gone in the defence. So they might have switched.
And Yengi is coming on. He's got to be called on by the referee. No, he's on already. No, he's on. He's right behind Armiento.
And we're underway for the second half. Adelaide United under-21s in the all-red strip, kicking to the right of screen. Adelaide Blue Eagles in their Azzurri top, white shorts and blue socks, kicking to left of screen. Goal scorer with the ball.
Yeah. On the far side, it is Blue Eagles Thawani. Looking, one of the McCabe's was down there.
I thought Brooke went up. Let's have a look. I thought Brooke went up quite legal with that. Obviously not, says the referee.
So Arrock is on for LA United.
Oh,
I thought there was the defender.
At the back there.
Yeah.
Jared Clark is off.
It's not Frank Arrock that's gone on, is it?
Well, I would have said, any relation, but Frank, poor old Frank, missed his soul.
Yep. Goes into attack in the way, though. It is Adelaide United's player that came on, Gideon Arrock. As it ends up with the Blue Eagles trying to go into attack. It's cleared, goes to... So they made 2 changes, is that right?
That's correct. Berich off for Yengi and Jared Clark off for Arrock. But in saying that, that's coming with a double substitution at half-time. That leaves you a bit bare on the bench.
Absolutely.
I think they do that, the youth. They give players
no.
They do.
No.
What would they do it for?
For what, Robbie? To give what? A fair go to everybody?
I don't know.
What are you teaching players? What are you teaching
why
players?
Would
you do that when you're under 14.
Why would you change those 2 players?
Maybe they weren't performing.
Anyway,
maybe injury.
Free kick to the Blue Eagles. They lead 1-0 at the moment. Top of the table, Blue Eagles, may I add, as Liam McCabe has the ball, finds his brother Hamish. Back to Liam on the halfway line. Blue Eagles now going forward, looking for Kuna Vellis, the goal scorer earlier on. Thought he was foul play on, says the referee. Abachu to the far side.
But isn't Adelaide United all about developing players? Their youth team?
Yeah, you're developing, they're playing, you're training, Rob, and all that. So
Yeah.
what? So what you just say?
I'm fair dinkum. I reckon they're giving them a half a game each.
Nah, that's pathetic. What are you
Ooh, I
teaching
don't know.
players? You're 19, 18, 19.
Well, this is the development squad, I'm telling you. For the A-League.
Part of developing is developing their mental
well,
toughness.
Why would he change 2 players?
Because
Think about it.
because they probably didn't play well.
You can ask him after the game, Rob. So from the throw-in, Blue Eagles have the ball in attack. Will be cleared eventually by Adelaide United. Crittenden surrounded by 2 red shirts, and they're coming to help now is Hamish McCabe. Burrowing for the ball. Players fell, but play on, says the referee.
And in saying that, Burridge played well in the first half.
And he's not giving it up, is he? He's still going with
Well,
this
do you think Burridge played well?
We can
I
discuss
think he
this
did very well.
on the soccer show, Rob. Could have been a high foot there by Armiento. Play on, says the referee. D'Angelo saying, what do I need to do to get a free
All
kick?
my Facebook fans, if you think I'm
Oh,
right.
your Facebook fans, please. Now I've heard
Give
it
me
all.
a comment.
Give me a
on that,
break.
Because I reckon I'm 100% right.
So, 32, Gideon Arrock has the ball. Fresh legs on the park. Dorigo goes to the far side for Adelaide United. Up the line, Armiento now. Gets the ball into the hot spot.
Ooh,
the keeper comes.
well done.
Good take by Goss in the end.
This keeper's always been good, isn't
Absolutely.
it? The Blues that we've seen them play.
Releases quickly. Hutton 80. Gets support. Gee, poor turnover there in
Ooh,
the end.
That was a chance.
Yeah, but a bad turnover. Unusual too from come back. Alawar Kabidi. I've got him as 13 on here and he's 10 on the park. So these
Yeah, they keep
numbers.
changing the numbers, don't they?
Gee, I thought once you registered that with the FFSA, that you can't really change your number. Anyway,
Anyhow, the ball's with Adelaide United. They're looking okay. Is this Yengi?
Correct.
He's got the ball.
looks a likely
type, yeah.
Nice step over.
He looks up. He'll get the cross. He's a former Comets player, isn't he?
She looks
Correct.
good. I like his balance.
Yeah. And it goes over. He's won himself a corner kick? No, he hasn't.
Impressive start. Yengi.
So Goss will take this goal kick. It is the Blues leading 1-0 against Adelaide United.
Good height, good balance. I like the look of this Yengi fella. How's that?
Probably Ryan.
Yeah, just bring him down a little bit. Just Gary with that booming voice. It's about 10 metres away from Ryan. So, Goss with the clearance, the goal kick. Gee, once again dumped Kabidi, but legal, says the referee. It will be tidied up by Abatu, goes back to his keeper Richards. He goes wide to the far side. Here come Adelaide United now through the middle of the park. Yates tries a through ball. Armiento, they were asking for offside. Blue Eagles not given. Armiento one way, then the other. Tip of the box angle against him. Evades one. There's a shot and it's the crossbar.
That's what he's good at, isn't he?
Magnificent.
He knows how to crack him.
That off target, unfortunately, because it hit the bar. But a beautiful strike by Carlo Armiento.
I've got one saying, you are Rob. You are Rob, lol. That's from your wife, by the way, Linda. It's saying you are. I am correct.
What?
What I just said. Anyhow, Goss with the ball. Over the sideline for a throw-in. Goes backwards towards Arrock. Gideon Arrock goes to his keeper in Richards. That's Ryan Yates there. Back to Arrock. It is Brooke controlling it. Looking for support.
Oof.
In the way though, it's Blue Eagles going into attack. Hutton Addy. It was Cunavelis before. Trying to get the cross too close to him. Off the side of the boot and over the goal line for a goal kick.
So, Adelaide United trailing 1-0 to a Cunavelis 47th minute goal. And again, under the pump a little bit, like in the start of the first half. Couldn't get out of the defensive half, and now Richards again. with a goal kick. Let's see if they can get a little bit more penetration. It's Arrock now, back to his keeper Richards. Adelaide United coming out of defence, or trying to. Abachu on the far side, under pressure. Evades one, plays it up the line. Armiento turns and hits, but turns it over. Crittenden tries to beat one. Gee, it's a tussle in there. Adelaide United look like they might win out. Could have been a foul. Here's a foul by McCabe. So Blue Eagles, that would be the first of the second half, Bomber.
Yep, that's their second. That's their first foul for the second half.
So it is Adelaide United trying to go into attack. Blue Eagles still in control. Hamish McCabe with the ball, left-hand side of the park. Looking for Glucevic. Does find him, but Hamish McCabe wins it again.
Oh!
Got past a couple.
Not Brook, he didn't. So foul. I reckon that's the third of this second half.
So
Have a
free
look at
kick
Brook.
to Adelaide United.
And 100% here. Boom.
Yep.
Bang.
Third foul for the second half. For
just on the close-up, might be a bit more violent this one, you'll see. Bang, wasn't getting past him. So free kick to Adelaide Blue Eagles. Kunavelis to take it. Blue shirts lined up at the tip of the 18-yard box. Sure he'll float it into the 6-yard box. It's sort of how it goes, but didn't really beat the first defender. Adelaide United clear it, but it'll come back at him. Crittenden waiting for the right bounce. Then he skies one into the box. Gee, keeper comes a long way.
Oh.
Richards takes it at the second attempt and releases quickly.
Quick release there. No one there, though. Only Liam McCabe. Goes to centre of the ground. Working hard there's Hamish McCabe. Did well. Good turn. Trying to get past Kostandopoulos.
Good defending.
So throw into the Blue Eagles. Not in a hurry to take it. Liam McCabe. Left-hand side of the park. Looking for some movement. Kabidi is there. Goes short to Kunavelis. Oh, he can turn in the sixpence there. Oh! Did well.
Gee, the old Hamish there getting a bit...
that's all right. Fair tackle.
It's all ball.
Yeah.
All ball. What are you going to do? Go in 50-50 and hurt yourself?
Yeah.
He's clean, got the ball and was strong.
If Evan keeps up this form, I know it's early in the second half, he's got the man of the match award, I'd say unanimously. Crittenden, short to Kunavelis. Goes for a gallop. Oh, giving it up cheaply. Nyungabira did well. Goes back to Arrock. Arrock looks up. Didn't see anything he liked, so he went back to his keeper Richards. He goes back to Arrock. Goes short to Konstantopoulos. In board to Dorigo. Up the line. Nyongabira, geez, he's put under pressure there. Yangi, but Yangi did well. And Adelaide United still in possession now. Yates in the middle of the park goes backwards. Slow build up, Abachu. Back to Yates. Back to Abachu. Back to Richards. So they like keeping possession, but it's probably in the wrong half of the park. Yates under pressure. Arrock looks up. Short Yates. Oh, Richards. Well out of his 6-yard box. Yates goes short. Brook on the halfway line, chips it forward. The runner's Armiento, but too heavy. Easy work for Goss in the end.
So Goss looking for support. Send it into attack. Right-hand side of the park. Up went the Adelaide United defence. Ends up with Yangi. And he's given away a free kick on that one.
4 fouls for Adelaide United.
It's their turn this half.
So it'll be a free kick to the Blue Eagles. Captain Anakiariko will take it. Just chipping it up. Looking for Hutton-Addy. Cleared here by Adelaide United defence. Up and here it goes. The Nyongabira. Liam McCabe's done a good job on him. Going short to his brother. And Hamish McCabe goes to D'Angelo. Nice ball. Ooh,
offside flag up.
Got that. No, it was offside flag.
Yeah, Evan was actually looking at the linesman even before he went for it.
Yeah, he did. He said, yeah, but I'm offside. Just flag it.
So free kick to Adelaide United. Arak to Richards. Richards, bit of a nudge, that one.
Oh, interesting back pass.
Gone backwards.
Oh, yeah, I'm glad
No.
he picked it up. That
No,
was
it wasn't
no,
a back
I know,
No.
but I'm glad he did.
Quickly thrown there, goes to Cunovelis. Looking for support, the goal scorer. Goes to his captain, Anikiarako. D'Angelo. Liam McCabe.
Good run.
Hamish McCabe runs onto it. Arak. Still McCabe.
Oh,
He
that's a
goes down.
penalty.
It could be a penalty. No.
No, he's going back. That's
He's going back to that
call.
one.
back.
That's an interesting call.
Oh, he brought it back. That's in the box now. That's a
Yeah,
second
let's
foul.
just look at that on the replay.
No, but he's.
You play advantage. The advantage is he actually won
But
a
it wasn't a
penalty.
free kick.
He's given the first one, Rob, if you
He-
go back
yeah,
to
he
the
But
gave
the
the
second
first
one,
one.
he's not given that free kick, so he's brought it back.
So you're saying that wasn't a penalty?
No.
No,
but the
se-
referee's
but-
saying it's
Let's
not a
watch
penalty.
the replay. Here we go. First one. That you're telling me that's not a penalty? That's a dead
That's
set
the
penalty.
second
The
one's
referee
a
hasn't
penalty.
given it to.
Yeah,
the
but Robbie-
referee has not given it.
Anyway,
He's
well,
given the first one.
But that's
debate that-
poor. But that's poor.
I
The first
agree,
one's
I
gone.
agree.
You played advantage
Okay,
now.
I'm not
girls,
disagreeing.
take it easy. Let's settle down.
Why did he give? Why did he give the? Why
to
did
the
he give?
game. Ryan.
Why did he give the free
Ryan,
kick?
back to
Because
the
the
game.
second one, he thought it wasn't a free
We'll
kick.
have to get a yellow card out for you too.
Understood?
Cunovelis with a free kick. 45-degree
Otherwise, he would
angle.
have given it.
Goes into the box. Very deep. Keeper comes.
Oh.
Misses.
Oh,
I thought it was too. Everyone went quiet. Just off target there, Blue Eagles. And one for debate after the game.
It was a penalty. I agree. But referee
So,
looks like didn't want to give
We can
didn't
talk
give
about it at the end as we keep back to the live play. Still 1-0 in favour of Blue Eagles.
Obviously, if it was a penalty, he would have given it.
Robbie,
I'm just saying.
work on your debate before after the end of the game because I'm going to debate
Oh,
you.
that's possibly a foul.
Okay,
and it is
mate.
a foul.
Nah, throw in.
Armiento.
Throw in.
Sure.
He's called to throw in Eric Ford.
Dunging Lee, watching from China. Good stuff. Good stuff.
And probably good staff here as well. So another throw into the Blue Eagles. You're right, Ryan. I thought it might have been a foul, but Forza Steely all over it. So Blue Eagles 1-0 up on the Green Play Australia scoreboard. Glusovic, the target, didn't get there, or did, but he didn't win out. Aerial ping pong going on at the moment. Kabidi. It'll eventually come to feet. No. Liam McCabe, Crittenden, they're all flying like an eagle. And it's the Blue Eagles now through Glusovic. Wide near the corner flag, gets the cut back, but takes a deflection, wins a corner. So good result for the Blue Eagles.
So, corner kick, is that their first or the second half?
First for the second half.
Wow. Thanks to
Green Play Australia.
So, Blue Eagles certainly,
dominating.
yeah, they're in command at the moment.
Top of the table here in the NPL in South Australia. Newly promoted too. The big guns, West Adelaide, Adelaide City, second to bottom and third to bottom, would you believe?
Unbelievable, isn't it? So, Cunovelis will take this corner kick. It'll be a right-footed outswinger. Looking for players.
Well done.
Headed out though.
Big Yangi got up and defended, helped his defence out nicely
It's
there.
gone over the sideline for a throw-in.
Where did this Yangi come from? He said he was a Comets
Comets
player.
2 years. He came.
Comets.
I think he came midway through, not last year. Midway through last year or the start of last year.
So the header on, Blue Eagles. Ends up with Adelaide United. Throw in. Kostendopoulos goes to Arak. Goes short to Apichu. Left hand side of the park. Armiento running onto it. Gives a bit of a shove.
Yes, Bomber.
And it's gone over the sideline for a throw in.
You know how we were talking about early on about NSL players, ex-NSL players and all that? Just want to say with heavy heart, David Savinsky, you remember him from Melbourne Knights?
The shovel.
Yeah, he fortunately passed away.
Melbourne Knights, Wollongong Wolves, and Carlton.
She'd be pretty young.
Skin cancer.
Oh. So Cunovelis gets his head on it. Blue Eagles trying to get into attack. Kabidi. 180 under pressure, back to Kabidi. Kabidi doing well and wins a throw-in. So
Very smart play there by Kapiti.
it's just a class act really, isn't he? So Kabidi Hutton 80 to take the throw in. Goes up the line.
Nathoni.
Tuani. Kunavelis back to Tuani. Tuani up the line. Brylon won our Green Play Australia Man of the Match last time out for the Blue Eagles.
I think he'd be up there again. He's kept Armiento very quiet today.
Yeah, he's done
no
well.
mean feat. Glusovic over his head. Kunavelis. Glusovic close in attendance if he needs him. That's the way it goes. They tried a 1-2. Didn't come off.
Almost.
Almost is not good enough.
Yes, true.
And that'll be a goal kick to Adelaide United.
So you had them picked up, haven't they, Adelaide United? They made those 2 changes. Nothing's happening as yet. They're a fit mob.
Good control.
D'Angelo's played well too.
He is. He is.
Natty loses out though. Yangi goes down. Bit too easy. Natty did well. Working hard. Goes to his captain, Anakiarakor. Was trying to find Hamish McCabe. Couldn't quite get there, but it's cleared here by Adelaide United. Trying to find Nyonga Berry. They both clashed.
Oh.
And a free kick to
actually,
Blue
D'Angelo
Eagles.
wins a free kick. I thought it was just an accidental collision. We'll see if we can get that on replay. Thought they just 2 players mistiming a ball there.
Be up there in the best players. D'Angelo.
That's the 5th foul, Bomber, is it, this half?
That is their 5th. Adelaide United's 5th foul, thanks to Green Play Australia.
So he goes into attack, left-hand side of the park. Hutton Addy, can he control it? No, he can't. He's gone over the sideline for a throw into Adelaide United.
Yeah, the jail bars on screen. Good Lord.
Throw in taken.
We can send a man to the moon.
Cleared here by Richards. Luckily finding Yengi. He's had a
Good
few
touch
touches.
too.
Yep. Goes on the left side. Who's on that left side of the park?
Smith,
it is. And Richards again to Arok. Goes short. Yates. Finding Smith.
Armiento.
Yangi's a chance. Can he put it in?
The big fella.
Looks for an opening. Nyonga is there. Goes to the line. Cuts it back. No one there though. Thawani was there though. Konstantopoulos. Adelaide United working hard. Yates. Looks for support. Armiento was there. Goes to Brook. Brook can crack it. No, he can't. Decides to go short. Konstantopoulos back to Brook. He switches it to Armiento. He knows how to crack him. He goes short. Goes to Dorigo. Dorigo looking for Konstantopoulos. Didn't quite get to him. Gee. And Goss wins the ball.
Very good movement by Adelaide United there. That's probably their best 45 seconds passage of play there. It's magnificent.
Taking them a while, boys.
Yeah, but, you know, youngsters just developing. So you boys were debating earlier on. So ball now, Kabidi. McCabe, nice little back heel. Hutton 80, tried a 1-2 with Glusovic, and Arok says, not on my watch.
Remember, both the McCabe's did play for Adelaide United Youth last year?
No, 2 years ago.
Oh, 2 years ago.
So throw into the Blue Eagles. They lead 1-0 on the Green Play Australia scoreboard, on the Green Play Australia time clock. Almost 21 minutes gone this second half. Adelaide United chasing the game. Blue Eagles into attack. Not for long. Cleared. Dorigo to no one in particular. And that'll come back at him through the Blue Eagles. And we've got the Liam McCabe type right in front of us. Commentary position there. The 1-7. Liam McCabe with a throw in for the Blue Eagles, looking for movement. Up the line, Glusovic had 3 shirts to beat, and he did. Hutton 80 under pressure, gave it up too easily. And Arok back to his keeper. And Richards clears.
Goes to the left-hand side of the park. Armiento with Yengi. Goes back to Smith. He switches play. Not a good switch though. He's on behind Arok. He's got plenty of time though. Goes short. Goes to Dorigo. Captain Dorigo. To Armiento. To Smith. Dorigo, Brook. They're pushing it around quite neatly at the moment in triangles. Captain Dorigo. Abichu to Arok. Yates looking for some movement. Gets it from Brook. Arok again. Abichu. Smith. Amianto. How many touches have they had? A few. Good bit of work. Amianto, if you can get on his left foot, you'll certainly have a go. Still Adelaide United. Here's a go.
Good save.
And a save there by the keeper.
Even
Bomber save that. It was a bit
Bomber
close.
got excited there. From distance, watching on the replay. Gee, a good 35 out. Great shot. And Goss had to save that.
Yeah, he did.
And he did. So that was on target there for Adelaide United. They've won a corner. It'll be there.
I can sense something. I can sense a draw.
Can you?
Sorry, first corner. Before the second half.
So Amianto with the left foot.
Team. They'll
Short. Now he goes deep and headed out. Safety.
Another corner.
Glusovic. So 23 and a bit gone this second half. Adelaide United still trail 1-0 to the Blue Eagles, thanks to Evan Kunavelis in the 47th minute.
Angelo Caputo in the Facebook page. Does anyone know who scored for Adelaide Blue Eagles? Of course we do. Kunavelis. Scored in the 47th minute mark. Blue Eagles leading 1-0.
So corner kick Adelaide United. Dorigo to take it. Nice one. Near post. Dangerous. Not cleared. Still a chance. It's still alive, but now good D'Angelo again. Beautiful clearance. He's played well in defence. He'd be up there as well in the Green Play Australia Man of the Match. But it's Adelaide United who'll come again.
So Adelaide United, Yates. They're starting to open up. Not a good ball though. That'll go out over the goal line for a goal kick.
Yes, Bomber.
Yeah, just got a score update at Para Hills. Para Hills now leading 3-1 against South Adelaide, thanks to Green Play.
Picture lead.
Good night, Rob.
Thanks to Green Play Australia.
So the ball's out for a goal kick.
It's hard to tip in this league, I think.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
So
teams.
Para Hills are winning, sorry, did you say, Bomber?
Yeah.
3-1, mate.
Barney Smith doing a great job down there at Knights.
Absolutely, yeah. After what we saw a
man,
few
with
weeks
the
ago.
Barney.
Didn't think this would happen, but well done to Barney. As Adelaide United now, Yangi under pressure. Oh, high foot possibly. Anikiadiko. Oh, I think he got his own player in the end too. He's holding his back there, Tuani. I think Tuani, just watch this on the replay. Maybe Amianto, hot foot there. There's your free. What happened here? Tuani's hurt his back. Here comes the obvious foul on the super slow-mo close-up. Beautiful camera work, lads. These boys,
there. Tuani heard him.
These boys should get a job on Fox with their excellent camera work skills.
Maybe we can follow him.
I don't think so. Maybe to do the cables for him.
Maybe.
Amianto with a free kick into the box, cleared again by D'Angelo. I like he's racking up some points, in my view.
I think so.
As Yates.
Lofting him a bottle each.
That's a possibility. If we ever had a split decision, as Yangi now gives chase for Adelaide United. Hot on his hammers, only Kiatiko, so he goes backwards. Someone's fallen in the box. Amianto has the ball.
Sifico.
Goes backwards. Dorigo now. Centre circle for Adelaide United. Brook. A few blue shirts in front of him, so he goes backwards. Dorigo short to Yates. Yates looks up, goes wide. Konstantopoulos now. One way, then the other. And backwards. If there's a stat for going backwards, Adelaide United would have burnt it today.
I agree with that.
Brook now trying to push forward. Arok. Now's the chance. Arok goes wide. Konstantopoulos, he's got a couple of red shirts in the box if he can get it in there. Doesn't. Centres up. Brook. Gee, poor ball in the end from that build-up, and Blue Eagles come away with it.
So right-hand side, Kunavelis with the ball. Looks up for support. Gets it with his... Is that his captain up there?
Yep.
And Kiatiko. He's up there in the best players too. He's done all right. Kunavelis.
Quite a second half.
Yes. Thuani. Goes to Goss. He's a reliable keeper. Liam McCabe. Hamish McCabe.
Well, let's have a look on the replay.
He did get ball, but did come from behind. That's where the referee will pick you.
Yeah.
More side, but anyway.
That's what happens. Yeah, when you do come from behind, yes, you do get ball, but if you do clip the player, referee is entitled to give a free kick. You
Fair
see them
call.
given. I wouldn't like it if I was a player, but unfortunately, they're the rules of the game.
I see the Blue Eagles have gone to the bench.
Chantal, the magic man.
Chantal. Mayol.
He'll be coming on for Cunavellis.
So Kabidi now with a free kick into the box, close to the keeper, too close to the keeper. Probably just hoping Evan would have flicked his head on that. Got a deflection, but not to be.
Richards gets a long ball, trying to find Nyongabide. Thawani standing up there in the best place. The Blues
Here's the substitution,
surprise
boys.
us all the time, don't they?
Cunavellis is off.
Oh, you're kidding.
No, sorry, Glucevic, but
don't scare
Cunavellis is going forward. No, because Cunavellis was tiring. Chantal is a winger, but the tactical change from Coach Voyle. Cunavellis is gone as that number 9, with now Chantal gone as a winger. And interesting, because Cunavellis is a very good player in holding the ball up.
So it's Adelaide United. Oh, Brooke watches
D'Angelo
his feet.
again.
D'Angelo again. I think we got
Boys are going early again with a call. But anyway, 180 now for the Blue Eagles. Arrock in front of him, plays it in board to Cunavellis. If he gets another goal, you'll be thinking hard. Cunavellis, twinkle toes, goes backwards to Liam McCabe. He goes down the line, 180 offside.
Ooh. That's poor there by 180. You're a winger, read your line. You've got time to adjust your body. As a coach, that's what's frustrating.
Ryan, just on the Facebook here, has Ryan ever been caught offside?
Have I? No, sorry, I wasn't an attacking type player. I was more of a defensive. If I was attacking, I would have been having a nosebleed up there. So no, I've never been. Oh, I have been, but.
Well, there you go.
If I said I'd never been caught offside in a long career, then that's pretty poor and lying of me. But I was a defensive player.
But so you have been caught offside, was the question.
Of course, I've been caught offside.
Yeah.
That was probably because I was too lazy to get back from a corner kick. And they kicked it back forward, and I was like, oh, damn, being caught offside. Sorry, boys.
You've been caught offside even not playing soccer.
So throw into Adelaide United, trailing 1-0 still. Half an hour gone this second half. Something needs to happen for them. Yates.
I can still sense a draw.
Their first option is always to go backwards. It's very annoying. As Mayol couldn't keep it in, but wins a throw-in.
So throw into...
Score update, Bomber?
Yeah, I do have a score update. Campbelltown City leading 2-0 against Adelaide Comets.
Jeez.
Big result there for Campbelltown.
Yep.
Well, they got a good squad too.
Oh, Con Antonio, you said undefeated since he's taken over.
I did say that the bubble might burst. I was right with that one, anyhow. The balls with the...
Who's laughing down there?
Ryan, I think.
It's me. I just think Robbie's banter. Sometimes he talks to himself. He keeps going. We've zoned out, but he keeps going. It's funny.
So the throw in backwards. Abichu to Arrock. Goes short to... Dorigo, to me, is too defensive. I don't know. Like
playing the SAS position.
Yeah, I know.
SAS plays he's got a very forward motion type player.
Might lose him next season too, I heard.
Adelaide United moving forward now through Abichu, but once again, they go backwards. Yates now. The captain, Dorigo, up the line. Brooke, what can he do? Finds Konstantopoulos. Comes in board. Yengi. The idea was good, but the execution not. McKay just shows him a clean pair of heels. Gets taken down.
Very good there.
Cynically.
Very good there by Hamish McCabe. So composed. So composed under pressure.
McCabe was away, and boof, there you go.
I'm surprised that's not a yellow card,
I
though.
was just
surprised that's not a yellow card. He had one intention to bring him down. That's fair enough.
That's exactly
You do
right.
that, but then that has to be a yellow.
D'Angelo now with a long searching ball forward, off target. May have dropped some points in our Green Play Australia man.
It is the 76th minute, so, it's not like the first 10 minutes. You got an intention there, and Eric fought even against Croydon, which is good. He doesn't just show the cards.
Let's go to the
often.
bench, boys, as another change is being made.
Amiento.
Oh, you're kidding. Gee, that's to be a development
If I was a fullback in Brilon,
Who's
The
come
one
on?
there, I would
17.
be
Oh,
going
Irabona.
there.
That's the 3 mate for Adelaide United, funnily enough, and there's still a good 15 minutes to play, you would imagine. You wouldn't want to see an injury.
So Aladdin Irabona is on.
They're
What's
not
happening
happy
there?
with it.
Something's happening. Something's
Check
happening.
his boots,
Nah, yeah.
check his socks.
As a coach, you'd be very happy there with your fullback. He's kept Armiento very quiet, and he's been taken off.
Did
that's
that come
very
out of
good.
the box? Maybe, maybe
Just.
not.
So the ball's up in the air, centre of the ground. Can Adelaide United get back into this game? Blue Eagles leading 1-0.
Yengi just dumped.
And Ikiarako,
Yep.
he's hurt.
Now he doesn't look good. Let's have a look and see.
It's a hard pitch, boys, down on the floor.
Yeah, but I reckon it might have been the collision, not the fall. Let's see if we can get this on replay. Armiento just asking the referee, what's that all about? And the referee just cooling and calming everyone
Did you
down.
say Armiento? And Ikiarako.
Anicardo.
Yeah.
I might have said Armiento.
You might have, yeah.
So it's all hugs and kisses in the end. So throw into Adelaide United.
So it goes to Aperture, Arok, Gillian, Arok. Goes to Richards. Back to Arok. It's just gets the easy ball at the time, doesn't he? Just plays it simple.
And now he's got to go forward.
Goes to Irabona. Arok again.
No.
Looks for the easy option.
Yeah,
That's
don't-
what. Yeah.
Just come on, boys.
Anyhow, goes to Aperture.
If it's about development, let's push
That's
forward.
what it is. I'm telling you.
Okay, well, let's push forward. Why always go back?
Trying to get some movement. Yates got his head to it. Crediton. It's a bit quiet today. Crediton. Chance for United. Yangi.
Come on,
He
son.
can crack it. No, he goes one way. He was
Gee.
trying to shape to crack it. Arabona on the ball. Brook. Have defended well, the Blues.
And look where they go.
Yates. They've got to build it up. Yeah. He was under pressure. He had to go backwards. Goes to Arok. That's better. Good pressure there by Liam McCabe. Yates. Possession. Adelaide United would have had a trillion possessions
And
compared
majority.
to the Blues. And they're just in the easy areas, aren't they?
Yep.
Here they go again.
The back third, middle third, but not the final third.
So Brook. Now they're going to look for Yengi. Goes backwards again. Abichu keeps it in.
Just.
Goes to Nyongabere.
Oh,
player
that's
goes
a foul, surely.
hip and shoulder. No, they took
Armiento's
Armiento off.
territory, and he's
He would have got
sitting
this
on the
one.
pine.
Let's have a look at this. This is one of the easiest fouls Eric Ford. Oh, boof, in the back. So dangerous position. You're right, boys, about Armiento being off. He would have loved this, but maybe not the right side.
I like
for a
the
left
Rigo,
footer.
the way he cracks them too.
Yeah, actually, you're right, Rob. Plus, it's
He had a good one in the first half that
Yeah, he
just missed
did.
the upright.
probably
So you never know.
the right-footed side, though, preferred. So foul number what for the Blue Eagles? Bomber, what do we got?
Number 3 for the second half.
Okay, 3 fouls, Blue Eagles this half.
Is that all?
I think he's right. Even though we can't get him off his phone on that live streaming thing. What the hell's going on with tie his hands up, take the phone away. So free kick to Adelaide United, right foot. Oh, short. Brook,
Yeah.
wasted.
Yeah,
it was
maybe.
a training,
It's okay.
training ground drill that didn't come off. Adelaide United off target.
A+ for idea, though.
Yeah, good variation. How many goal attempts is that, Bomber, this half for Adelaide United? This will test him.
So 3 shots, 1 on target, 2 off target.
Spot on.
The boss is keeping you in
No,
shape.
don't say that.
With
Keeping
Blue
you on your
Eagle-
toes.
Don't forget, Blue Eagles had 2 shots, 1 on target, 1 off target. So.
So goal kick taken here by Goss. Can United get back into this game? They're still down 1-0.
Oh,
Clearance there by DeAngelo. It's not a bad clearance. It's almost going to reach Cornevelis, but keeper
Almost a shot.
don't, Evan, don't. You've already got a yellow card.
throws
He
out.
always pushes the limits.
Goes to Aperture. Smith back to Aperture. They tend to use the keeper a lot. They go into attack.
It's a
Ooh,
good
it's not a
ball.
bad ball. Nyongabere Puani. Give him
He's
a
up
medal.
there again.
Oh,
He's up there again.
Give him a medal.
Not much has passed him, in fairness.
A throw-in taken by United. Abichu to Arok. Looking for Edabona. Konstantopoulos. Yates. Brook. Edabona again. Turns. Looks short. Yangi. Ooh, almost controlling it there. It's Brook.
Good movement,
But
though.
Goss. Give him a medal as well, Goss.
It's done well.
Very reliable keeper.
So, approaching 38 minutes gone, this second half on the Green Play Australia time clock. Oh, that was an interesting 50-50. And on the Green Play Australia scoreboard, still Blue Eagles hold sway, 1-0 up. As Tuani puts the ball out of play for a throw-in to Adelaide United, who had a good spell this last 5-odd minutes. But they can't show anything on the board at the scoreboard at the moment. So at the tip of the box, Yengi felled. Play on, says the referee. Zarigo goes backwards to Yates. Yates now hit a Borna. Heavy first touch, but did well to retrieve. So Yates gets a second bite at the cherry. Hit a Borna. Good call. 3 blue shirts around him. Blue Eagles beautiful in defence, but they turn it over as I compliment them. Konstantopoulos back to Yates on the halfway line. Brook. Brook looks up. Abichu on the far side. That's the way it goes. He looks up, sees what's on offer. Goes short, the left foot. Cross comes in, but too close to the keeper, Goss. And easy in the end for the Blue Eagles. But it's Adelaide United asking the questions in this final period of the game. Can they get something to show for it?
So Goss up in the air it goes. Had a great season so far, the Blues.
Could have been a foul.
Unbelievable.
And is.
I think the key to their defence has
absolutely.
been unbelievable.
Imagine with the 2 Italians, one in defence, one as a striker.
I've heard a few news about
what have you
the
heard?
Italians, but I don't want to say anything. 'Cause
Another
it's
substitution,
confidential.
boys, happening down on the sideline.
Good on your boundary
For Blue
rider.
Eagles.
Yep.
Well, your first game of
Hang
the
on,
season.
let's see who's coming off.
You can tell when he's coming. You can see it on the
23.
screen.
Hutton Addy's coming off.
First
As you
game
can
of the
see,
season.
he's down on the floor, just in
Panagolias.
front of us. And Panagolias is coming on.
Now,
First game of the season, none of the Italians played and they won.
Yeah.
And they haven't had them for 3 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks.
But just
they've-
imagine added to this squad.
Well, I'm just saying to you.
Just
Can
that-
still win without him.
Yeah, but to started there when he was playing, he was scoring for
That's
fun.
right. And it is Hutton 80 coming off, injured, we presume.
Tired. Cramp, he was stretching out. He's got a big cramp. It is a hard, though it's a beautiful surface from green play and that. It is different to grass. It is still, a little bit hard underneath. So it does cause cramp a little quicker.
Panagolias on for the Blue Eagles. That's 2 changes made for them. 3, Adelaide United have used their 3. Now, Anikiatiko, Kabidi. Arok gets his head on it for Adelaide United. Kabidi again. Eventually will come to feet. Panagolias, foul first involvement.
And a card.
And a card to, I reckon it's going to go to McCabe.
For kicking the ball away.
Yeah. Second yellow card of the game.
Yep. Hamish receives it. Panagolias gave away the free kick with his first involvement in the game. And Arok says, why can't I take it straight away? 41 minutes gone this second half, so not far away from extra time. Still a dangerous scoreline. Blue Eagles hold the lead 1-0, but maybe not that convincingly in this last 8 minutes.
So Adelaide United, Yates, Abichu. Goes back to Yates. Arok. Konstantopoulos. Trying to find an opening, Adelaide United. Just keep in good shape, Blues. On the left side, looking for Smith.
Got it in the end.
Mayol was there. Abichu to Yates. Yates playing more in that defensive area because Dorigo looks like he's pushed up a little bit.
Here we go.
Here they go, Konstantopoulos.
Has to do it himself.
Looks for support. Gets it. from Arrock to Brook. He's been busy.
A lot of side-to-side passes.
Aperture, it is. They're trying to find an opening. That's what it is. Just can't find one in the Blue Eagles' defence. Throw into Adelaide United.
Far side of the ground, they still trail 1-0. Gee, given away cheaply. Bad turnover. So Blue Eagles will take the resulting throw in. As we approach extra time of this second half, this round 10 action, thanks to the FFA's official charity partner, Heart Kids. And a throw in. Oh, Cunavellis got one in the back and wins a free.
Played that well, Cunavellis. He knew he was coming hard.
Yep. Pretty obvious free kick, just watching on the replay. Held his ground and bang in the back.
We've got a pick man of the match soon, guys.
Well, I think for the entire 90 minutes, I'm still going to stick with D'Angelo. I think Cunavellis' second half has faded a bit.
I personally like the fullback there for Blue Eagles.
Tuani.
I think he's kept Damiento very quiet, and subsequently he got substituted.
Well, we got 3 nominations.
That's for me, but I do like D'Angelo's game. Very strong. A lot of interceptions.
I'm leaning that way too.
So long, searching ball, free kick, Cunavellis. As I said, if he gets a second, he could probably nab those 2 bottles of Claymore wines. Cunavellis has the ball now. Plays it inboard to Kabidi. Just a little bit short from McCabe on that occasion. And it'll be a throw into the Blue Eagles. Grandstand side in attack. About a minute away from extra time here at the Velo Football Centre. This is the calm before the storm. The wind's died down. The rain will come tonight. We just needed to hold off for another hour.
Yeah, let us pack up.
Yep. Kabidi near the corner flag. Couldn't control it. And it'll be throw into Adelaide United. Can they get the ball down the other end? They need to do it and do it quickly.
So throw in there. Throw it backwards instead of forwards. And the clearance is not a good one. Straight to Thawani.
Nice chip.
Goes out. Easily cut out there. Is that Yates? No, it wasn't. It was Smith. And that's gone over the sideline for a throw in. Yongabede quickly takes it to Abichu. Goes short. Arrock. Finding Yates. In the way though, it's Liam McCabe. Finding his brother Hamish McCabe. Boys play well, those twins. Got a good line up the Blues. Goes to Yankee. There's a push there by Liam McCabe. So free kick quickly taken. They go into attack. Not a good pass. Tuani in the way. And the Kiarako finding Hamish McCabe. They
good
do
ball.
the switch. Goes to Mayol. Mayol on the far side. Goes into attack. 1-2. Back to Mayol. Shot
rush
there.
of blood.
Way over the crossbar.
He saw celebrations before he even hit it.
I think he saw the Claymore once. Just watched that on the replay. Got a bit excited and not a very great goal attempt, but nevertheless it will be statted as one.
So throw in. Kostendopoulos. Time on's been played. Arrock now he's going forward.
Yeah.
Not going backwards now. That's a terrible
sideways.
pass. Luckily ended up with the United. He said that way. He went that way. Unless it was a dummy. Goes to United. Dorigo. Arrock. Trying to find Yankee. Easily in the way.
Clearance. Bang.
Possibly man of the match. D'Angelo clears it.
Well, we're over a minute into extra time, so I'm putting my vote on him. Just think Evan hasn't lived up to it in the second half for me.
Oh, he hasn't had that ball much.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's been Adelaide United asking the questions in the second half as they ask again now. Tip of the box, in the box. Player goes down, penalty. Well, you were smelling something, Rob, and that was it.
Draw.
Well, let's have a look at this on the replay. I think it was a penalty, in fairness. Now, who was that in the box? Nyonga Beard, chip bit clumsy there. And is that our man of the match that gave it away?
So.
It is too. Christian, boom. Oh, well, our angle's not conclusive, but I think by Christian's body language there, I think guilt was written all over his forehead.
Who's going to take this? Kostendopoulos.
So does that change the dynamics of our
Man of the match.
Green Play Australia man of the match.
Good.
Konstantopoulos to step up.
Could
for
save this.
Adelaide United. If Goss saves it, then it's an easy decision for us. But if
It
it's
doesn't
in,
matter.
No, you sure?
One or we can choose
Either side.
either side, yeah.
So can Adelaide United equalise? Konstantopoulos with the task and failed.
Oh.
There you go. But from the header, Goss with a double save.
That's a good save.
Could
by
he
the way.
be the new man of the
I'll
match?
tell you what.
Hey?
D'Angelo's.
Christian's just going head to head with Brooke. Just off the play there.
Head with Christian
That's
D'Angelo.
right. He's a bit bigger. Offside flag up. And Evan.
That was a good save. We've got to get that replay.
Absolutely. We will get the replay of that. Evan just. Oh, it's getting a bit nasty right at the very end. Just calm down, says Eric.
If there's any nasty, Evan
Kuhnevellis
is
is
right in
there.
the
He's the
centre.
antagonist. He was just antagonising.
Check
He
that
was
replay in a
waiting.
minute. That was a great save by Goss as Richards gets it in. Backheader there. United still got a chance. And Nyonga there. He's got the ball. He's still got the ball, but it's gone out for a corner kick.
Yeah, gee whiz.
And Kakio was not happy. And the
to
guys,
life.
here comes the save.
Yep. From the penalty, Konstantopoulos steps up.
Great
Gossi
save.
kept his nerve, held the line, picked the right way. Beautiful,
that was
low,
right in that
hard.
corner.
Yeah, a bit close to the keeper, but great save nevertheless. As Eric's got a bit of sorting out to do in that box. It's getting ugly now.
Could be another penalty here, the way it's going.
Can he give one just out of the blue like that?
You can.
Okay, he's
If the player
called
goes
over.
down,
No, you don't. I don't know if it gives the
you
penalty.
can,
He can,
give
yeah.
Or
it.
is it an
You can.
indirect free kick?
No, you can give a penalty.
He can. Now
You can
he's-
be on the other side of the pitch and the ball's here.
Yeah, no, you're right, Rob.
Yeah, that's a new rule.
So now Richards has come up for Adelaide United in a last-ditch effort. 4 minutes of extra time has ticked over. Richards up there, the goalkeeper for Adelaide United. This is the last roll of the dice. Right foot in swing. A lot of height on it. Very deep, very poor corner in the end. But Adelaide United will keep it alive. Kuhnevellis, Nyonga Bede. And it's gone out of play. Still alive, the game. Nyonga Bede. The supporters want the referee to blow the whistle. As a long throw comes in now. Still a chance. It's headed away by D'Angelo. McCabe can't get there. Dorigo did, and that's the full-time whistle.
They held on.
Well, Goss has won 3 points for the Blue
Well
Eagles.
done. What a save.
And what a climax to the end of the
I
game.
would like to give it to him just for that save.
But it will be Christian D'Angelo that'll win the Green Play Australia Man of the Match. Here's a replay again of that penalty.
Look where he saved it, right by the goalpost.
It was pretty close to the keeper, in fairness. Came across. Great save, but
read
low,
it well.
low was and hard was the order of the day, and the keeper guessed the right way, I suppose. And Konstantopoulos probably did all the right things.
With the penalties, why don't they just hit it straight at the middle? Because keepers always dive, don't
Not
they?
always. No, he held his line to the very end.
yeah,
So
true.
it was a very good save by Gossi. And
Good goalkeeper.
Bomber,
He's a
you
good
got some
goalkeeper.
stats before we go to our Green Play Australia Man of the Match.
Yeah, I'm just getting the stats added up.
Do you want us to talk that in the meantime?
just
'Cause-
talk.
Yeah, okay, all right. So in the end, I think the three of us tipped the Blue Eagles win, and that's the way it ended up. But I tell you what, in that last 12 minutes or so, last 15 minutes, Adelaide United were asking a lot of questions of the Blue Eagles, but unfortunately came up a little bit short. And they held on in the end, I've got to say. They held on because Adelaide United
I
came
knew
at
they were
them.
coming, and they could have equalised, but great save by Goss. But a good gutsy win by Blue Eagles, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
They're a
It was.
gutsy team. I'm never going to tip against them.
Did you tip against them today?
Yes,
We shouldn't have done that.
I know.
But, you know, in the end, I'd still like to see the Italian up front. I think they've just missing just something. Look, Kuhnevellis was good today, and they've got options.
Yeah, there's
but
a
I
few
still,
people saying man of the match, Goss, Michael Marino, saying he deserved that man of the match, just for the save, I suppose. But
You
for the
can't
whole
do- yeah,
game,
you
Boys,
gotta-
certainly Christian D'Angelo was
Let's go
supreme.
down to our Green Play Australia Man of the Match with Ryan Marveggio. It's Christian D'Angelo.
Before I shake this absolutely monstrous man, he's huge.
Monstrous, is that the word?
Yeah, that's the word. He's an absolute beast of a man. Claymore Wines, thank you again for your Man of the Match awards. Christian, let me shake your hand. Congratulations. Well done. Tough game today.
Yeah, it's always a tough one against Adelaide Youth. They don't stop till the 93rd minute, so to speak. They push to the end. They're technically very good, and they stand up against mature teams. And although we are a young team, we stood up today, and I think that's what made the difference.
Your age?
24.
24. So you've been at Blue Eagles for a while?
Yeah, so I joined from Adelaide City in the season that we unfortunately got relegated. Stuck with the boys last season. There was a few of us that hung around, stick by the club, do the right thing, and got promoted, which was obviously the intentions of the club. And obviously we started the season off very well this year, so we're just gonna have to keep pushing.
What's the motivation for you boys to keep pushing now? It's round 9, and you guys are doing well, but now you're becoming the hunted. You're not Blue Eagles that just got promoted. You guys now, people know what to expect from you come round 1. Coming to the game. What's the motivation now to keep you boys going? Obviously, finals now is coming into contention. You're top of the table. What's this motivation that's going to keep you boys going?
At the moment, we're taking it week by week. Obviously, first game of the season against Campbelltown, we got a bit of luck at the end. But since that game, we've drawn from that. And the thing with us, we played together last year. We've obviously brought in a couple of players, but the structure's kind of stuck to the same. Today I played centre back. Last couple of games been playing left back. So everyone does their role, whatever set for you. We play for each other. And we play as a team. That's the most important thing going forward. We week by week we're like you said, we're becoming the hunted. So we've got the derby next week. That's going to be a good one. Obviously Campbelltown are going to be seeking a bit of revenge from the first round of the season, but we got our 2 Italian boys that should be coming back in. So
next week they're back.
Yeah, both of them should be coming back in. So that'll be a big bonus for us, and fingers crossed we get the result.
Preferred position?
Naturally a centre back, but as I said, I'll play any role that the team needs.
Left back? No go?
Yeah, I'm happy
He's
to.
happy.
Oh look, I'm not left-footed, but I played the majority last season when I came back from injury at left back, and we went on a 8-game spell without conceding a goal last year. So
that was down to you playing left back?
No, not for that, but structurally at the back will sound, and this season as well, whoever's playing in defence is just standing up. They know their role, as I said before.
Christian, tell us about that penalty. Did you think that was a penalty?
I was waiting for this one.
Just your
body language indicated you're a bit guilty. Be honest with us.
Oh, look, there was...
He was waiting for you.
I think so. I don't know structurally how we were set. That ball went over the top, so I just started running across, and obviously I think it was Pacific.
Pacifico.
He's a fast little
He's
player.
a niggly, yeah.
I think he kind of bet me to the ball. I didn't lunge into the challenge with my feet, but obviously Eric thought there was contact, and it is what it is.
Great save,
outstanding save by Gossi. So
you owe him a beer after the game.
I think I owe him more than a beer. I might give him a bottle of wine. So I'll pass him one on, I reckon.
He's been good all season, though, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, he's made a few critical saves as the season's gone on, and today we won 1-0. Last week we won 1-0. Look, if we can score one and hold the lead, and and carry on through the season like that, we're going to be a genuine threat.
Can you believe where you are at the moment, top of the table?
Look, if you told us at the start of the season in round 9 or round 10, whatever it is, that we would be sitting top, I don't think many of us would believe it. But it is what it is. I think we deserve it. We're not fluking games. We're proving every week that we're playing football. We're not, today we won 1-0. Okay, 1 goal, but we've gone into games and scoring 3-4 goals, even with the absence of our striker, Testardity. So, like I said before, whoever's on the field, just what to do your job, get the 3 points, we go home and go on to the next week.
Christian, how did you see your game? I think we all think you read everything today brilliantly. How did you see it? Do you think everything went your way?
To be honest, I don't think it was my best performance, but look, I'm happy enough for you guys to deem I was man of the match.
I didn't.
Okay. Yeah, look, it's
been a lot of good players.
It's just a bonus. It's just a bonus to get that accolade. You could hand it to anyone on the park today, I think.
Is Gossi a very vocal goalkeeper, keeping you boys organised at the back?
Yeah, he is. He helps us out. He's always telling us to check our shoulders. Playing with Chris at the back, I'm pretty comfortable.
Where's he come from?
Who's that? Sorry.
Gossi.
He came a couple of weeks before the season, I believe. He was at Raiders, but had a spell in America. If I'm not mistaken. So he came back at the start of this year, and club got onto him. So Yeah.
Well done.
Well, Christian D'Angelo, congratulations. You're the Green Play Australia Man of the Match. You got 2 bottles of Claymore wines you can share with Gossie. I reckon he kept you boys in there with 3 points. Great penalty save, but a great game by your good self. And you're surprising a lot of the pundits. Top of the table, newly promoted Blue Eagles. Well done.
Don't give the
Christian.
bottle of wine to your dad, boy.
No, he's got plenty.
He's got plenty at Cafe Buongiorno.
No, thanks, guys. Thanks for giving me the Man of the Match, and thanks, Claymore, for the wine.
Good on you, Christian. Well done.
Good lad.
Well done.
Christian D'Angelo there, a very good game, very stout in defence. Nothing got past him, and a tower of strength. And just seeing compared
Big
to
boy. Hey, listen, I'm no tall guy. I'm not a tall guy, but he is a big centre back, a very powerful centre back. And
it is great to see him play
strong
well
boy.
because
Ryan's over there.
He's Ryan's over there. He's struggled to make first team in the past in the other clubs he played. I think with Adelaide City and all that. Good to see him at Blue Eagles and in the first team.
It's what happens when a coach believes in you. It gives you an opportunity. The player's probably desperate for that opportunity. Voyle's seen something in him, given him an opportunity, and that's what happens. Some players take it, some players don't. Obviously, D'Angelo's taken it, and what we've seen so far of him this season, very sound, and you can see, they don't concede a lot of goals, Blue Eagles. They've got a very settled lineup, a very settled back four with Diadamo coming back in. They've got a very settled lineup, Blue Eagles. And like I said to you before the game, consistency wins you titles. And Blue Eagles have got a consistent team week in, week out. And that is what makes them sitting on top of the table.
Okay, stats, Bomb, have you added them up?
Yep, got them all added. So
You want the calculator?
No, I don't. I'm okay. So full-time stats thanks to Green Play Australia. So for Adelaide United, they had 6 shots, 3 on target and 3 off target. They conceded 14 fouls, created 4 corners, had 1 save, and 3 offsides.
What was it for?
There's a lot of stats that Adelaide United created a lot of stats, but I think all in the wrong part of the park. And
that's right.
Stats don't win you games of football.
100%. Well said, Ryan. And that's the only. That's why I went. That's. And sometimes stats are nothing, but sometimes they mean something. And today, I think they mean very little for Adelaide United. But anyway, sorry, Bomber, go on.
Yeah, and for Adelaide Blue Eagles, they created 7 shots, 2 on target, 5 off target. They conceded 19 fouls. That's a bit of a rough...
Majority of those in the first half, though, where...
13, I think.
Adelaide United 14 in the first.
14,
and
okay.
Adelaide United were asking a few questions of them, but
Yeah, created 2 corners, had made 6 saves, and conceded 3 offsides, and they had the 2 yellow cards.
Just quickly on the next Bomber. Just quickly on the Facebook page, Mike Smith in Stockholm suffering from seafood that's gone off. Thought Adelaide might give me some relief, not to be.
Made you more sick? Hopefully not.
Looks like well done, keeper.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a great save at the end. We've got some final results of those other games as well this afternoon, Bob.
Yes, I do have those full-time results. Thanks to Green Play Australia. Campbelltown City winning 3-0 against Adelaide Comets.
Gee.
I knew they would come back to earth for some reason, yeah.
Campbelltown, they're around. They just keep ticking over. They'll be in the finals.
Yeah, 100%.
And you got Para Hills winning 4-1 against South Adelaide Panthers.
Go Barney Smith.
I'll go one step more. They'll be in the grand final.
Who?
Campbelltown.
Oh, okay.
They will be in the grand final.
Don't go out on a limb, Rob.
No. They'll be in the grand final.
Are you sure about that? Yes. Well, that just about wraps up round 10 here. Once again, thanks to Heart Kids Australia. Very good cause. It is the FFA's official charity partner. Get along and support that. Get behind Super Boss Day this month. Rob is going to dress up as Robin. I'm going to dress up as Batman. Bomber is the Hulk. And Ryan
Our man down there.
Man, I use the term loosely. Wonder Woman is, look at him. Wonder Woman down there.
But
Ryan
he's a wonder guy, though.
Blue Eagles did it well today, I think, boys. Adelaide United asked a few questions. I would still like to see the 2 Italians back in this team, I think, to complete this team.
The Adamo at the back there, I think they can cover for him. I think to start it there, as Ryan said, is a good one to come back in.
He's another. He was standing right next to me. He's a big boy, a big striker, a big centre, number 9, centre forward. And in this league, you can see why he was causing some damage.
Would you make a change at the back? I wouldn't. week?
I would like to see Liam McCabe move back into his preferred position as a left wing. I think he's more effective to the Blue Eagles side. Moving D'Angelo to the left back to bring Diadamo in, yeah, you know, I can see why, but I would prefer to see McCabe pushed up into that left wing.
That's fair enough.
It gives Blue Eagles a different dimension on the top three.
But I still think...
That's why I'm on the big bucks.
I still think Adelaide United made 2 changes to give them a run. Because it's a development squad.
A discussion for another day.
Go. And what was our other heated discussion we had in today's game?
We can have
the penalty, Robbie. That the Blue Eagles.
That's a good one.
Penalty.
That's a good one. We should talk about that. We'll talk about that.
We'll speak to
later.
Eric after the game.
Yeah, absolutely.
He gave that first free kick.
Here we go. Sorry, sorry, guys. I should have let that one
because
be.
the second one was.
I'm just going to bring him down.
The second one was not a penalty. We had good refereeing because he brought it back.
We hope you enjoyed this afternoon's broadcast here of the NPL South Australia Round 10 action. It was the Blue Eagles running out victors over Adelaide United's under-21 team. Still, I think Adelaide United, is it a development squad? Is it a mentality thing?
Yes.
That'll be a discussion for another day. But Blue Eagles, for me, in a little bit of a canter today, running out winners 1-0 over Adelaide United under-21s. From the entire live streaming access team, Jimbo, our producer, I tried Jimbo, Paul Bombardieri, our statistician, Rob Peppicelli and Paul Pellizzari. Down there, Ryan Marveggio. Thank you very much, Ryan.
Thank you.
And our 2 boys.
Isn't he over there?
Ryan is right in front of you. And to our 2 boys upstairs, Chappie and young Pete, thanks for a great afternoon once again. We hope you enjoyed it. From the LSA team, it's good afternoon.
Bye.
If I was on Mulgundawa Road, where would I be?
Murray Bridge.
Roxby Road?
Port Lincoln.
Tolna Road?
Mount Gambier or Compton.
How?
RAA Road Service patrols no South Australian roads because we're South Australians. And there's more than 350 of us.
What about the road to Ship Creek?
There's no Ship Creek in South Australia. You get more. Buy or upgrade today.